It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited data for just $24 per line per month for 10 lines. Perfect for any small business looking to grow. Or you can pay by the gig. And with access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need. With no line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable 5G network. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability assessment wins in 2H 2021. Wi-Fi networks not tested. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
I think it's safe to say we're all emotionally engaged in the war in Ukraine. And as our hearts go out to the Ukrainian people as they are under unbelievable circumstances right now, so many have wondered what they can do to make a difference. Well, the Salvation Army is on the ground in Ukraine, as they have always been. 8 different offices operating still across the country, in addition to helping process refugees in neighboring European countries. If you want to do the most good right now, you can directly contribute to that effort by going to give.sawso.org. That's give.sawso.org. Give.sawso.org. That is the Salvation Army's World Service Office. It will make a difference. Thank you, and God bless you.
This is WCCR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Welcome to our show.
What a freak show.
Hey, a freak show.
I'm freaking out.
Why are you freaking out?
I'm not freaking out.
You are freaking out, man.
This whole thing is a freak show.
Everyone in this joint is a freak.
The freak show?
Yeah.
It's like Freaky Friday, but on a Tuesday, though.
It's showtime.
Well, color me happy. There's a sofa in here for 2.
First time in an elevator.
Penthouse.
The Penthouse. Wow, great view. I bet you can see all the way to the ocean from out here.
Penthouse, top floor, got everything I need and a lot more. High ceilings, marble floor, and my penthouse.
Hey, Mr. Greek, can I get your autograph?
Hey, Greek, what's happening, pal?
I'm 6 deep behind a 4. You can't find me.
Oh my God, it's Greek!
You're listening to The Penthouse. Here's The Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Yes, you're in The Penthouse on a Tuesday. Hope you guys are having a good day so far, doing what you need to do. I am the Greek. We got a lot going out for you today. Big giveaway at 11:45. Tickets to Incubus, which is always a great concert. We'll make that available for you. Talk a little madness. How many people actually fill out a bracket? It seems like everybody I talk to, male and female, fill out a bracket, and the number is pretty high. Pete Davidson going up in space. I wonder if Kanye is going to be on that rocket. And a lot more craziness in the Penthouse. Good morning, Jimmy.
Hello and good morning. Happy Tuesday.
Good morning, Francis.
Hi, good morning.
And what is happening? There's a lot of ways you guys get involved in the show. First thing you can do is you can call us, 877-927-6969. You could text us at Real Radio 47142. You could also email Jimmy at realradio921.com. And you can watch us on TV, on Real TV. And that is sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. Get over there every day of the week to have a good time with a beautiful lady, great entertainment, and 5-star menu, and open until 5 a.m. So how is everybody today? Has anybody started to work on their brackets?
Well, I forgot.
Nope.
I'm looking at it right now.
I haven't even looked at it.
You got time.
I know. I'm looking at it right now, and it is empty.
I mean, you got a lot of time.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You got 2 more days.
Okay.
You actually have till Thursday about 12 o'clock.
But technically, right, if you were doing bets, you had to do it by Sunday? Like if you were entering a bracket?
No, you still
I
have
thought
time.
you said that last week.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you said like Sunday or something was like the deadline if you had officially had to fill out a bracket.
No. No. They didn't. Sunday
Wrong
was
Greek then. Somebody else.
The Sunday was the day they picked everything. We didn't even know who was playing until Sunday night.
Okay, so maybe that's what I heard.
Selection Sunday was.
Maybe that's what I heard, and I just assumed you meant bracket.
Yeah, there's some playing games on Wednesday, and then obviously the whole thing kicks off Thursday, March 17th, and then kicks off for the next about 3 weeks, and they said basically about 100 million people will fill out a bracket in the U.S. That's a lot. That's we have like 300 and something million Americans, so that's almost 1 out of 3, which is high. And again, it's worth a shot. There's so many different contests that you guys can get in. The chances of having a perfect bracket, you got a better chance of hitting Powerball probably. But Powerball is crazy numbers. Any lottery is crazy numbers. But yeah, if you're going to do a bracket, you got until tomorrow, probably late afternoon to make a move and see what you're going to do. It's just fun just to do for fun. That's all.
Absolutely. And we tend to do one every year. I forgot my bracket here and I just forgot. But I do have, and I'll give you guys a heads up later, I did find what they said, like the experts, the right way to fill out a bracket.
Good. Right way is after the tournament.
The right way.
That's the right way.
Nice.
Yes. When you find out who wins.
That's right.
That's when you fill it out.
That's the right way to do it.
Green uniform versus red.
Yeah. It's by
red.
color. Yes, it is.
That's the way to do it.
That's right. You're better
I
off.
like the guy in
Science,
the gold pants. That's how I used to. That's how I used to root for football teams.
That's good. Smart. You got just as good a shot. It's 50-50, especially with a point spread. That is a good way. Just like horses. You take a shot, and that's it. You never know. If you guys have any kind of maybe something that you do traditionally with the brackets and March Madness, call us. 877-927-6969. And then, again, you don't have to be perfect to win your pool. There's a lot of people who have bracket pools and different things that go on. We're going to be live Friday at Strikes, downtown Boca Raton for Greek's Hardwood from 9 to 1 on the patio. So if you guys want to stop down, and we'll have a bunch of gift cards from New York Prime. If you beat me, you'll get a $100 gift card from New York Prime, which is always a great time and a great event. So that was everybody's Monday night.
Uneventful, really. I didn't. Mondays are. I got invited to go out gigging.
What is that?
Frogging.
Oh, frogging.
Yes.
Where's
that?
that?
Yes. Out in like the Everglades.
Oh, again for last night or in the future?
No, for last night.
Ooh.
And which was nice. It was. Here
comes Freddie.
It was a nice offer.
How far is that?
But I was like, I'm good. I want to go out, but it's a Monday night, and that's what I text back. I always say I can't go out on a school night because you go late night. I mean, you want to go when it's dark out.
Yeah.
So maybe on a weekend, and I've been invited multiple times by my buddy Timmy, and he invites my husband and I have a couple of friends who've gone with him, and they say it's so much fun. And I like airboats, and I like being out there. I don't know if I want to stab a frog. I don't know if that's my
Pitch
thing.
black.
I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh, man.
I will eat them. He prepares frog legs. I mean, where it tastes like chicken, and I know it's weird, but he fries them, and when you take off. Like when you break them at the joint, the bottom half where the foot is, and you just kind of have that thigh part.
Okay.
It looks like a flat, like a chicken wing flat.
I was going to say.
It does.
It does pretty much looks the
It
same
does.
as well as tasting the same.
Yeah, absolutely. So I remember one time he made them, and he made like the whole leg with the foot and everything.
Right.
It doesn't bother me. But it bothered my husband. He wouldn't eat
really?
it.
Oh,
He
really?
wouldn't eat it when he saw like the little feet on there. So now he
They
prepares
still have a
them.
Nike shoe on there?
Yes,
Is that the problem?
Exactly.
Air Jordans.
And he's singing like, "Hello, my baby."
Hello,
Like,
my
so-
darling. How my ragtime gal. Something like that.
Yeah. So now when he makes them and brings them over, he makes sure that he takes off that part of it because my husband will eat them because he finds them delicious, but he's also a very visual eater.
Yeah.
So when he sees it, he won't. But they're so good. That's the thing. I love to eat, right? And I love meat. I just don't like killing things. Like even when I go fishing, when I go deep sea fishing, I love the thrill of the catch.
Yeah.
And I remember years ago, I caught like a decent sized swordfish. It was me and Buddy. We went deep sea fishing, and when they brought it on the boat, and I see it, and it's flapping around, and then I see them come out with the bat, and I'm like, I'm out. And I went in the cab. I went, yeah.
The bat.
I went.
What, own the money?
Wait,
the money? Yeah. I mean, the swordfish is on a boat. Where's it going?
I went in the cabin, and I was like, I can't watch this.
Really, a bat?
But I'll eat it. I'll eat it all day long.
What's the bat for?
Just to get it to
stop moving.
Yeah.
Wow. Sounds like a loan shark.
The MLB,
Cincinnati.
Jesus, my God. Yeah, it's something I've never done. I've never caught a fish in my entire life.
It really is fun when you go out there and sport fishing and just get there's a thrill of reeling it in. But yeah, so I didn't do that. I just kind of hung out. I studied. I'm very, very, very close, and I've just had so much on my plate. I'm working with like a buyer, and I'm dealing with another one, and I have I've just been doing a lot, and so I'm slowly but surely. I'm probably by this week, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be a certified nutrition coach.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you give us like a nutrition tip every day.
I have.
We'll be like, Coach, what do we do?
I have. I got 2 more chapters.
Training tips.
Yes. I have been studying for the test, like everything in the past, but I have 2 more chapters before I can officially take my test. And so I'm hoping.
Are you taking it online?
Yeah. So,
and they just send you a certificate, you're official?
Yeah. So they give you get a practice test, which is 100 questions.
Wow,
and I can take that as many times as I want until you take the official test, which is the same thing, 100 questions, but it's timed for 90 minutes.
Is it multiple choice?
And yes. So I'm gonna cram like the next couple days and finish these next 2 chapters, and then by the weekend I'm hoping to take the test.
Excellent. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. What is the passing grade? Is it like school 60 D?
No, it's like 70 something. Right. Yeah, it's not 60. Yeah, I think it's like a 72 or 73.
So it's like a C.
Yeah,
that's good. That's hard. So it doesn't matter what you score as long as you get above that.
Exactly. And I like to score in the 90s. That's what I strive for.
Wow, that's amazing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can never do that. It's amazing. 100 questions, man, that's a lot. How long did they give you?
I said 90 minutes.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Ooh, minute a question. So you really can't.
No, it's not. It's 6. It's 100. Well, yeah. It's less because 100 questions.
Wow, that's tough.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I hope you do it.
Well, yeah. Congratulate me when I get it done.
Well, even doing it. I mean, that's big to be doing that and to pick up that. And then what's next?
That's a lot to learn too in a short period of time. I mean, really, this is something. Some months.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like something you've been going to school for years.
No, I've been now 2 months now. I think I've been studying this.
That's quite a bit to cram into a short period of time. Doing 3 other jobs as well. I mean, that's the whole thing. When you put it into perspective.
Absolutely, and I have until they give you almost a year to complete it. But I want to get it done.
That's great.
And then after I'm done with that, then I'm going to crack open my certified personal training book, and I'm going to start for that.
Cool.
That's
good.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Excellent.
And then you'll be a personal trainer.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. We were talking a little bit as soon as we kicked it off about March Madness in your bracket. If you got a style or something that you do, maneuver, let us know. This is just picking the games. This has, we're not talking about point spreads. This is just picking the games, who's going to win, who's going to lose. And then, you try to keep it going for the 3 weeks. And then that Final Four, it's always good if you got a couple teams left for the Final Four. Then you figure, all right, I had a decent bracket. But it is tough. First day, a lot of people, like I said yesterday, go 12-4, 11-5, 10-6, and you're like, all right, I'm okay. But there is situations where you get a point for every game you get right, and different pools that people have. A lot of my friends are in pools. I'm just going to do this bracket here, and then see what happens with Jimmy and with Francis. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Incubus tickets today at 11:45. We'll tell you about who's going up in space and who he's bringing with next on the Penthouse. Peace.
We'll be your friend. Follow us at Real Radio 92.1 on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
Home title theft. That's the identity fraud you really need to worry about. Why? Because home title theft is on the rise. It's devastating, and you can even get evicted from your home. Look, credit card and bank identity thefts are a nuisance. But if a thief gets your credit card, the card company handles it. And the same with your bank account. Your bank covers it. But when a cyber thief forges his name onto your home's title, he can take over your home and even have you evicted. That's why you should protect the legal title to your home with Home Title Lock, America's leader in home title protection. The instant they detect a foreign or domestic cyber thief tampering with your home's title, they mobilize their U.S.-based experts to help shut it down. Protect your most valuable asset. Go to HomeTitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim. And use promo code RADIO for 30 free days of protection. Again, that's HomeTitleLock.com. Promo code RADIO.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So start saving by switching to Comcast Business Mobile. It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited data for just $24 per line per month for 10 lines. Perfect for any small business looking to grow. Or you can pay by the gig. And with access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need, with no line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable 5G network. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability assessment wins in 2H 2021. Wi-Fi networks not tested. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
Wow, what a week. Yesterday, I was supposed to sign my first mortgage, but there was this huge car accident on my commute. The bridge that led to the nearest First Republic Bank was closed. Traffic was bumper to bumper. It seemed impossible I'd be able to get there by the end of the business day. I was freaked. I had no idea what would happen if I didn't sign the papers on time. So then I get a call from my personal banker. He says Dennis from the nearest First Republic has a bike and is en route. No kidding. So this guy shows up, has me sign the documents, and takes them back to First Republic Bank on a bike. I mean, if that's not service, I'm not sure what is. So thanks, First Republic. You helped me get my first home under unbelievable circumstances.
Personalized service, customized solutions, quick decisions. At First Republic, it's a privilege to serve you. Visit our Palm Beach, Jupiter, or Palm Beach Gardens offices. FirstRepublic.com. First Republic Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I started my business in 1986 and began paying employees. I would handwrite checks and say, "Here you go, don't cash it until Tuesday." That came to a screeching halt when a teenage employee said his dad wanted to see his pay stub. Pay stub? We don't have pay stubs. Get back to work. He said, "Dad works for the government and state law requires I receive a pay stub." Uh-oh. Hi, I'm Mike Capel, CEO of Patriot Software. After many emergency calls, I learned how to correctly withhold payroll taxes and create pay stubs. I avoided handcuffs and an orange jumpsuit that day, barely. That's why I created Patriot Software, to help small business owners do their payroll taxes correctly with pay stubs. And if you need help, we will help you for free. Go to patriotsoftware.com and enter promo code RADIO, and I'll give you 2 months of payroll processing free. That's patriotsoftware.com.
I love when my friends stop by, but to help keep my friends and my family safe, I always spray Lysol in my home before guests arrive and again after they leave. Nothing kills more viruses on more surfaces than Lysol disinfectant spray. Lysol, what it takes to protect. Use as directed.
The mortgage crisis may not have the attention it had before, but many people are still dealing with this every day. I'm the founder of Operation Hope. My name is John Hope Bryant. Losing your home is unthinkable. Let Operation Hope offer HUD-certified foreclosure prevention professionals to help you negotiate with your lender, apply for a loan modification, or take other steps to avoid foreclosure. Call Operation Hope on our 24-hour-a-day hotline at 888-388-HOPE. That's 888-388-4673. Did you know that creating a realistic budget is one of the first steps out of the foreclosure process? I'm John Hope Bryant, the founder and CEO of Operation Hope. Let one of our HUD-certified counselors walk you through the process of helping you save your home. For 20 years and 2 million customers and clients, we've helped people help themselves. Go to our Mortgage Hope Crisis Hotline, online at operationhope.org, or call one of our counselors at 888-388-HOPE. That's 888-388-4673.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options
The Penthouse.
Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. You're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. Incubus tickets today, 11:45. If you're a fan, get ready. Jimmy, good morning. Good morning. And Francis is here. Hello. Now, it looks like Pete Davidson is going up in space March 23rd. He had dinner a couple weeks ago with Kim, his girlfriend, and I guess Jeff Bezos, and it's been happening. And now, do you think Kanye is going to try to get on the same rocket?
No, I have a feeling that's not happening.
It's full already.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ride's full already.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Yeah, but this is happening like next week, by the way. So we knew, we talked about it, and that they were in talks, Bezos and Pete Davidson. But they have made it official that he is going to be traveling on that Blue Origin spaceship rocket ship, shall I say, that looks very phallic looking, by the way. Do you remember the one it looked like?
Yes, that is the one that looks like that.
It does. Do you know, are there any other big names? Because I know so far we've had Shatner go on it. Michael Strahan has been on Blue Origin. Right. Have they announced anybody else that's going to be hopping on this flight?
Well, on this particular flight?
Yeah.
Well, some people that probably aren't quite as known.
Okay.
Party America CEO Marty Allen. Commercial Space Technologies President Dr. George Neild, Sharon Hagel, founder of a nonprofit Space Kids Global, and her husband Mark Hagel, who's a real estate mogul, and Kim Kitchen, a University of North Carolina professor. So, I guess not really well-known celebrities. But I'm sure well known in their own, circles there. So
I'm sure Pete's not paying.
It's a full flight.
Well, that's what it seems like, right? It seems like he always has one kind of like celebrity.
Sure.
And then the rest are paying customers or scientists or something like that. It seems.
Yeah, he's not going to be paying for
that. Has been the thing.
And maybe Kim picks up the bill, but I doubt it. She's not going to do it. I was at the gym yesterday working out a little, and it was so funny. These two ladies, I don't want to say, I'm assuming maybe they were in their, I'm thinking 70s or 80s, and they were talking about Pete Davidson and Kanye and the tweets back and forth. I was cracking up.
I mean, listen, I'm never one to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians or anything like that, but this saga, this drama has got me intrigued. And I was watching, there's a thing on Instagram. It's a page called Comments by Celebs.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've seen it or you follow it, Jimmy or Greek, but Kanye posted a picture of his daughter's backpack. And it's got it looks like a pen, like it's got like 3 pins on them, right? Pins.
All right.
Sorry. And it's got one, it looks like maybe it's Kim Kardashian's face, and then it's an alien face, and then it's a Kanye pin is what it is on her backpack. Yeah. So he posts, "This was on my daughter's backpack when I was allowed," and he puts in quotes, "allowed to see her last week. This is why I go so hard for my family. I am wired to protect my family at all costs. As the priest of my home, don't worry, Northie, God is still alive." Because she's got an alien, a Kim, and a Kanye pin on her backpack. He's like, this is what I saw in there. Right. And thinking that, like, oh, now she's going to hell. She believes in aliens. So Kim Kardashian responds back, "Please stop with this narrative. You were just here this morning picking up the kids for school." Because he's saying, this is what I saw last time I was allowed to see him. And she's just like, you're being ridiculous. You just saw him this morning.
Yeah, is Pete supposed to be the alien?
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I thought. I thought there was some tie.
No, I mean, this is on his daughter's backpack.
Right.
So I don't think that was a tie to it. But I think he was saying because he is he's a God-fearing man. He loves God. He loves him.
True.
And so why is there an alien on my daughter's backpack? But it's just,
it's all crazy.
I'm just so intrigued by it, and I hate it. I hate that I'm intrigued by it.
But I think everybody is. Like I said, these two older women, and then last night I was with my stepson having dinner. Goes, "Yeah, see what's going on with Kanye and Pete Davidson? And he's 15. I mean, everybody's just talking about it, and then tweets going back and forth.
I love the hypocrisy on both sides of it, right? Kim's out there. Oh, please respect our privacy. What?
Yeah.
got a new Hulu show coming out that's going to be a camera following you around everywhere you're doing.
Yep.
Yeah. That's been your entire life.
Right, yeah.
You tip off the paparazzi where you're going to go, and now you want privacy?
You're right.
Get out of here.
Well, they want privacy on what they don't want you to know. Remember that.
Yeah.
If they want you to know the narrative, then they want you to follow them and buy their stuff.
And I guess the big thing, and that I can understand, I think what most of it is about is the kids, right? Like, I think that's her issue. Like, why
bring the kids
into this whole situation or make it seem like I'm not a good mom or whatever the case may be. But somebody else who just loves to stay in the news is Tom Brady. And if you've been living under a rock, guess what? He's coming back to the NFL. And so we talked. Oh, you didn't know? So we talked about this poor soul who bid on that Tom Brady football, his final touchdown pass.
He's going to be taken care of, though.
Which is no longer. I hope. How do you know?
The reports were last night that the guy who bought it, articles I read, he's a big whale, which means like he's a big buyer from the auction house. And that the auction house should be taking care of him because, again, how they sold it was...
I didn't read that.
Yeah, well, how they sold it was that it was his last touchdown pass. And obviously now that's not true.
Well, as of last night, what I read, and it's an exclusive, and I'm hoping, and my husband was like, man, I hope Brady maybe steps up for this, and you'll see. But I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's the auction house will hook him up. But they're saying that the dude who paid $518,000 for his last football or whatever his final touchdown, Tom Brady's, they're saying that he's still going to have to pay full price. Everything that I've read. And I don't know if things have changed since then. But so this is it. So he made a bid of $432,190 for this. And this was Saturday night. And then with taxes and fees, it came up to that $518 mark, which is crazy. Yeah, taxes and fees on an auction item. That's crazy. So, but they're saying that if that football were to go on sale now, it would only be worth $20,000.
I'm surprised it's worth that much, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of different, and some people said 50, some people say 10.
They're saying tanking in value by like 96% is how much it would. But the identity of the buyer and seller have not been disclosed, by the way, by Leland's. That's the auctioneer.
It's Pete Davidson.
Is it? Is it? What I've heard is that he's got to pay full price.
Yeah, he has to pay full price, is what I read. But then they said that the article I read, the auction house might work something out with him because he's a big customer. And when he bought the football, it was claimed to be his last touchdown pass, and now they can't have that claim. Who knows? It might end up in court. You never know. It's a big story, though, because everybody's talking about it, that the guy just ended up doing it Saturday, and then Sunday Brady comes out and says, hey, I'm coming back. And they're lucky, too, they got it out, if it does stick, because the next day that ball's not worth anything for the auction house. And God knows what they paid for it. You know, nobody's really... You don't hear that number for the guy who had it in the stands, what he got paid. That's what I was trying to find out, but I couldn't find that out, like how much they paid that guy who caught it in the stands, because that'd be interesting, too. Because that guy got lucky, too. He caught it, sold it to them, and then, like we spoke about yesterday, you, Jimmy, and I, that they sold it on Sunday. It's, you know what, one more day, it's worth nothing. And then they just like I say, what are we going to do with this football now? Right place, right time. It happens with everything. But yeah, I do think they'll do the right thing. I think they will go to the guy, especially if it's a huge customer. They're going to try to want to make him happy and say, hey, whatever, and maybe we'll give you some kind of a credit. But yeah, it definitely sucks. I mean, it definitely sucks, especially the next day when you're like, oh, God, you got to be kidding me. And maybe Brady will. You know what? Your husband makes a good point. Maybe Brady sees it and he says, oh, you know what? I feel bad for this guy. And maybe I'll throw in something. Maybe Tampa Bay tickets or something like that. But yeah, to pay $516.
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, he's a whale, too. I mean, this isn't like some guy that saved up his hard-earned money and, it was he's paid $100,000 on something that now is only worth, $200. I don't see how much they're going to do for somebody like that.
Yeah, they might give him a credit. Maybe your next time.
Yeah, that's what it said. Maybe a credit to Leland's.
Yeah, maybe they'll say, hey, you know what? We'll give you, I don't know, $50,000 credit for something in the future if you buy.
But everything I read is that he is obligated, obviously, to pay it, and that I think they said that he knew that you have to make payment must be made for items within 14 days. Failure to pay within 30 days will result in Leland's charging any balance to the buyer's credit card. and or reselling the item. So
he's worth. I mean, the guy for him, he's worth suing them or going to court because you never know. Maybe a judge will fit. No matter what, he's got to pay the $515.
But does he have does he have a leg to stand on? Because when he did purchase it at the time, it was what it said it was.
I agree, but I'm saying
that's the thing. Like it's such a weird circumstance within, probably not even 24 hours, but in a matter of
21
12
hours. It was 21 hours, they said.
So,
but that's why he has nothing to lose. If he can get a lawyer with pro bono and say, hey, I want to take this back because I don't think I should pay. And probably the guy might say, you don't have a case because you bought it, but maybe in front of a judge might look at it and go, you know what? The next day, who knows? Maybe you pay a half. I don't know. It could be worth a shot, but it depends on the financial guy, his position. If he's good and he's strong, he might not even care.
He may not.
Yeah. It's just a big story because the next day he comes out and says, hey,
I don't care. As rich as you are and as much money as you have from spending that $500,000 and realizing the value tanked to $20,000, that's got to sting.
It's like being in the stock market.
Sure.
Like being in the stock market. You buy a stock and all of a sudden it's $80, next day it's $30. Something happens with the CEO or something happens with the company, a lawsuit, boom. That's the same thing. And that sucks too. But yeah, that's why it's such a big story because of what Brady did. He said his ex-wife, Bridget Monahan, said, thank God I have something to do on Sundays now. Giselle commented yesterday, and she was like, all right, here we go again.
Yeah.
Again, it's Brady. Brady being Brady. And he just took all the news and plus the football adds to it. I bet you he does something for this guy. I don't know what, but I think he might do something for him and maybe try to compensate him in some shape or form. It is the Penthouse.
Maybe do a special signing on it or something to bring up the value of it.
Yeah.
There's something that he could possibly do.
Yeah, you're 100% right. Or maybe in the future say to him, hey, I'll give you something. Or, who knows? But yeah, there's always going to be things that work out. But it is a big story because of the 20, like Franny said, 21 hours. That's brutal. That's what you got to be like.
That is.
That's what you just said.
Could you imagine him sitting there when he watched it and he was like, that mother.
Yeah. You can imagine when he was home and he saw that going under the crawl. Tom Brady coming back. You got to be like, are you bleeping kidding me? What? He's coming back? This football ain't worth jack. It is the Penthouse. We'll come back with some trifecta this day in history. I'll tell you who scored a lot of points last night in the NBA. Peace.
Because your pets are pretty lonely when you're gone. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This is Clay Travis. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Blindstar.
Tonight, the NCAA tournament's number 12 and number 16 seeds will participate in the play-in games. May not be a blue blood like Kentucky or Kansas, but the 12th seed has made a lot of noise in the tournament in the past. Just last year, Oregon State made it all the way to the Elite Eight. So if you find yourself looking for something to do tonight, tune into the play-in games because you never know. You could be watching the start of the tournament's next Cinderella run. I'm Dan Patrick.
Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindstar.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindstar blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindstar today and save big. Blindstar.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with the front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Mako.
The uh-ohs are out there. Scratches, dents, unexpected natural events. But with Mako and their magic, your car is no longer tragic. So when life throws you uh-ohs, just say,
better get Mako!
And go to Mako.com to book your appointment today.
GiveMeTheVIN.com. We've made it so fast, so easy, and so darn reliable. And if we don't beat a CarMax offer, send you a check for $100.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVIN.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
We could fly to such great heights.
With MSc Cruises, a world of discovery awaits. And now you can set sail with free balcony upgrades to enjoy those ultimate ocean views. Plus, kids sail free, so gather the group. And rest easy with flexible booking changes. Discover the Caribbean and the Bahamas, including Ocean Key, our award-winning private island. Only the sea offers you so much. Only MSc Cruises offers you so much more. To book, call your travel advisor or visit msccruises.com. Restrictions apply.
I think it's safe to say we're all emotionally engaged in the war in Ukraine. And as our hearts go out to the Ukrainian people, as they are under unbelievable circumstances right now, so many have wondered what they can do to make a difference. Well, the Salvation Army is on the ground in Ukraine, as they have always been. 8 different offices operating still across the country, in addition to helping process refugees in neighboring European countries. If you want to do the most good right now, you can directly contribute to that effort by going to give.sawso.org. That's give.sawso.org. Give.sawso.org. That is the Salvation Army's World Service Office. It will make a difference. Thank you, and God bless you.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to where they want to be. From leading a few employees to managing an entire workforce. From starting local to going national. From generating wealth to generations of wealth. At CIBC, we believe a bank should take you from where you are to wherever you want to be. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with the lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Good morning. Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is responding to a wreck northbound on the Turnpike north of Beeline Highway right now. Northbound on 95, a disabled vehicle at Gateway Boulevard has the off-ramp right lane blocked. And watch for a crash northbound on Military Trail at Martin Luther King Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples has the innovative tech and tools you need to take on the future of work, all at great prices. Right now, save up to $230 on select PCs. In-store only offer ends 3/19, limit 2. Explore what's new for your business at Staples, the working and learning store.
Stop by Church's for the high-flying flavor combination of our Texas.
Hello and good morning.
Franny's here.
Hello. Excuse me. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
And it's time for a trifecta and then this day in history.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
Last night in the NBA, the highest point total by an individual was made by Karl Anthony Towns. Big game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Big guy. He scored 60 points. 60 points he dropped in. And a defensive struggle, 149 to 139. If you had the over last night, you're like, yes! But he dropped in 60 points. Just a perfect game for him. Could do it all inside, outside, hit some big threes. So hats off to him. He has the record for the most points. And in a season where guys are scoring 50, like I'm eating bananas, it really is unbelievable. No defense anymore in the NBA, just not. LeBron James also is in a big category alone. He has reached these plateaus: 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists, 30,000 points. That is something that I don't think many people will get near. And the Brooklyn Nets got fined $50,000 because Kyrie Irving, after the game, he was sitting in the stands. This is a little crazy. He was sitting in the stands during the game. He's not vaccinated, and if you're not familiar with the whole situation with Kyrie, he didn't want to get vaccinated, so he can't play at home games. And for a while, he couldn't go to home games, but now he can. But after the game, he went into the locker room, so he got fined $50,000 by the league for letting him in the locker room. But he was in the stands. That's what is so mind-blowing. He's sitting in the stands watching the game, and then he goes in the locker room and he gets fined. But the Brooklyn Nets got fined him. NBA fined him $50,000.
So silly.
It's crazy. Because, I mean, he's sitting there. He's around more people in the stands. The locker room, there's only 12 guys and some coaches, so maybe 20. But he's in the stands running around. They're showing him every 2 minutes on the game Sunday when they were playing the Knicks. And then he's not allowed, I guess, in the locker room, obviously. And he got fined $50,000 by the league. The Brooklyn Nets obviously will have to pay that, which is not going to be hard for them to do. But still, it's a little bit of a double standard. After the game on Sunday, Kevin Durant called out the mayor of New York, telling him, hey, what are you doing? You got to figure this out. This isn't right. We'll see what happens. They might figure it out by the playoffs. And maybe Kyrie will be allowed to play home games for the Brooklyn Nets. And the Nets right now are about 8 seed. Our Heat are 1. So not a great matchup for the Heat. I am worried with Kevin Durant at full potential. If the Miami Heat play him, it would be a tough series. And that is your trifecta. And now it's time for This Day in History by Jimmy.
On this day in history.
Well, the Wayback Machine takes us to 202 years ago today in 1820. As part of the Missouri Compromise, Maine is admitted into the Union as the 23rd state. 153 years ago today in 1869, Cincinnati attorney Aaron Champion hires former cricket player Harry Wright to organize, manage, and play for the Cincinnati Red Stockings, which became the very first professional baseball team. 50 years ago today, in 1972, The Godfather opened in theaters. Francis Ford Coppola made the masterpiece for $6 million. That's over $41 million in today's money.
That's still very inexpensive.
Yes, very much so. 49 years ago today, in 1973, Tom Sawyer was released, starring Jodie Foster as Becky Thatcher and Johnny Whitaker as Tom Sawyer. 45 years ago today, in 1977, Three's Company came knocking on our door. 37 years ago today, another sitcom debuted, Mr. Belvedere. 37 years ago today, in 1985, the first internet domain name was registered. That name was symbolics.com. 28 years ago today, in 1994, at the 8th Soul Train Music Awards, Whitney Houston won Entertainer of the Year. 23 years ago today, keeping in the music world, 1999, Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney, and Billy Joel were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. A couple guys you might have heard of.
Yeah. Ooh, that's some lineup. I wonder who got top billing that night. Yeah, really. And who did the last song? Wow, that's tough. Talking about egos.
And we'll finish it on music as well. 12 years ago today, in 2010, post Michael Jackson's death, Michael Jackson's estate signed a $250 million 10-album record deal with Sony Music. It is recorded as the biggest record deal of all time. And that is what happened on March 15th in history.
Now, I was going to wait to bring this up, but it kind of goes with what you said because you brought up a little bit of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I posted this on our website. That's realradio921.com. And you can check out the Penthouse blog. I have a few things that I posted. I know, Jimmy, you posted some things as well, too, today. But one of them is about Miss Dolly Parton.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so she was one of the nominees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And as of last night, it looks like that she has respectfully bowed out from being part of or in consideration for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Very humble.
So she shared a statement on her social media account, basically saying, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, but she was extremely flattered and grateful for the nomination, but she didn't feel like she earned the right. And she said, I really don't want votes to be split because of me, so I must respectfully bow out. And then, to add on top of it, because I think we all probably think she's worthy of being there, but I guess she doesn't feel like she fits the mold. But she said, this has, however, inspired me to put out hopefully a great rock and roll album at some point in the future, which I have always wanted to do. And she also says that her husband, Carl Dean, has always encouraged her to do one as well, too. So she feels like, once she gets that and gets the little rock and roll in her, then she feels like she'd be more worthy to be part of it. And we've always said that. I mean, there's all kinds of people. And yes, I think it's going to be hard to change the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to the Music Hall of Fame. But you do. I mean, you have Dionne Warwick this year. You have Eminem. I mean, other people who are not necessarily rock.
Oh, of course. There's a lot of people in the Hall of Fame. She's just being very humble.
She is.
I'm sure there's other country artists in there as well. So I mean, it really has embraced every genre of music. So but that's nice of her because I mean, I'm sure she's in every country.
I think Johnny Cash is in there, right? He's country.
I would imagine. Yeah. So I mean,
and she probably would have got in.
Oh yeah.
You absolutely.
You would think.
I think she would definitely get the votes for it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if doing a rock and roll album is going to do anything, but who knows?
Well, I think they won't do anything, but to her, it's all how she feels about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hopefully she does it. Hopefully it's successful, and she goes
I would love to hear her do a rock album. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, she's
jamming out.
Yes.
Guitar in it.
I mean, she plays the guitar, so I mean, why not do some rock chords? But I mean, was she in her 80s now?
I believe
How old
so.
is Dolly Parton?
Oh, she's up there.
Could you imagine? Yeah, I mean, good for her. Get it, girl. She's 76.
She looks great.
Sorry, I made you older than what you were, Dolly.
Yeah, she looks great.
No, she's phenomenal.
Yeah, she's done a lot of work done, but she looks great. She does. Unbelievable.
Got the money, do what you want.
Yeah, but yeah, that's her being very humble. No doubt about it. I don't think anybody else would do that. Just take the nomination and run with it. Wonder how our boy Rover feels about it, being that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is in Cleveland.
I actually heard, and I'm curious if they did it or not. This was a couple weeks ago, and now that you bring this up with Rover and nominations, I was hearing that Doogie was going to submit Rover's Morning Glory into like the Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's cool.
Like the big,
that's cool.
I know there's another name for it. It's a big one. I can't remember what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
But
cool.
yeah, so I'm curious how that's going because that's the same thing. People have to vote for it. Mm-hmm. And he was like, "Why are you doing this?" she's like, "Because I think we belong and you belong, and as a show."
Well, Greek can work on it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I don't
if
have
anybody's
any
got
You're one of
juice.
the CEOs of it.
Yeah, maybe.
You don't have any Jews. You said you could get people in the Vatican on Easter Sunday, but you can't get Rover in the Hall of Fame.
That's an area I don't know anybody.
Okay.
To be honest with you, I can pull a lot of maneuvers, but I don't think I can pull anything of that. But you never know. I got to look at the list. Who's running it? Maybe I bumped into somebody along the way.
Yeah, I guess it is just the Radio Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's in Chicago.
877-927-6969. If you did your bracket yet, let us know who you picked, or if you have a different, maybe some kind of a format you did. And how would you feel if you had that football yesterday and you bought it Saturday for $518,000, and today they said it's worth $10,000? Again, it's like a stock that you buy and just gets crushed the next day, and you're like, oh man, it's got to be a six feeling. Anytime you lose money, it sucks.
Somebody did text in at 47142. Started off with Real Radio. You had the Carl Anthony Towns, right? Mm-hmm. They said fact check the Carl Anthony Towns record. 60 points is not the most points scored in an NBA game.
This season, I said.
Okay, there you go. They say maybe a personal record, but definitely not an NBA record. So there you go. G-Man said this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it? Wasn't
Kobe?
Okay. Was that 100? Right?
No. Well, no. The most ever in a game is Will Chamberlain, 100.
Right.
You're correct.
Okay. Will,
and then Kobe scored 81.
81. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But as far as this season is what I read.
Okay.
There was the highest point total for an individual. Not all time. Yeah, Will Chamberlain, I don't think anybody's going to break that record. But you never know. The way they're shooting threes.
This is true.
149, 139 last night.
This is true. You get hot with that three-pointer.
Forget it. And they're talking about putting another line in, a four-pointer.
Yeah.
Oh, which would be, oh, my God.
Oh, so when they talk about four-point play, they're talking about actually adding another arc?
Yeah, they've talked about it.
Okay,
Whether or not if it happens, who knows? I mean, some of these guys take shots from the half court, it seems like.
Now, do you get a foul shot on a three-pointer if you get fouled?
Yes.
So you can have a 4-point, quote unquote.
Of course, yeah. If you get fouled, you get a foul line. Yeah. And it happens once in a while, which I think is crazy if you're playing defense. Like if you're going to hack them, make sure he doesn't get the shot off.
Yeah.
That's what I asked the coach. I'm like, don't let him shoot because you don't want to give up 4 points. But the all-time is Will Chamberlain, 100 points. And I know Kobe did 81. I think he's second. Again, don't have a computer in front of me or all the NBA stats. I think he's second. But last night, Towns dropped in 60. For what I read, that was the most points this year by an individual. But I could be mistaken. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, and that's why we love the audience. You guys will call in or text and say, hey, Greek, you're wrong. And usually every day you can say that at some point, and I am wrong with something. And so if you have the information on anything that we make a mistake on, or I do, let's speak for me, because I make the most mistakes, call us. I don't get offended. I don't get mad. Jimmy, who do we have?
We have Tom on the line. Tom, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Tom.
What's up, Tom?
Hey, just wondering, last pass thrown by, and I might have talked to you about this before, if you had the ball that was the last pass that Joe Namath threw in pro football, would that be worth some money?
The last pass he threw? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Was it a touchdown?
Okay.
Why, do you have it?
It was an interception, and it was intercepted by Gary Fensick of the Chicago Bears, and it just happened to be his first interception.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would he have kept that ball?
Might have.
Since it was his first interception, but then it ends up to be Joe Namath's last pass.
He might have. I mean, it was a different time, too, in the 70s with memorabilia and stuff about things. But I'm sure if the guy intercepted Joe Namath, the legend, first time ever, he would have probably kept it.
Yeah,
I mean, again, I'm guessing that he would have kept it.
I mean, if there's any way to make, authenticate that would probably be a very valuable ball.
Sure.
Well, Greek, can you make some phone calls and find out?
We're on it. 1 o'clock.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You got it. This guy's got it. Where do you live?
105, Tom. We're all over like a cheap suit.
105. I will find out for you. I will look it up. Joe Namath's last pass. And if you ever see Joe Namath locally in Jupiter, if you went up to him, I wonder how he would be about that. Like, Joe, your last pass is an interception?
I mean, call what Palm Beach Autographs, right? They probably have a better idea.
Now, let me ask you a question. You said when he was with the Jets, right?
No, he was with L.A.
Okay. He was with the Rams. That's right, because he retired with the Rams. Okay. I mean, I'm sure it's worth something, his last ball. I don't know. I mean, obviously, if it's a completion or a touchdown, obviously it's worth more money, but it might be worth something and find out. But do you have the ball or know somebody who has it?
No, well, Gary Fensick would have it because if he kept his first interception,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the guys did that back then.
Yeah. Yeah, he might have. Fensick was very good. He went to Yale, number 45. Unbelievable player for the Bears. He was on that the Bears, the team where they just crushed everybody. But, yeah, I mean, I could look it up. I don't know what it's worth, though.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks, brother. 877-927-6969. If you have any questions on memorabilia, give me a call. I don't know if I know.
You know what's funny? Because we talk about that a lot with, baseballs or footballs or memorabilia like that. And you don't hear a lot about things like that, not too much, like a football for some reason back in the day. I don't know. For some reason, it just doesn't jump out at me. Do you, like Terry Bradshaw's last touchdown pass or something like that? I mean, you don't hear about, Joe Namath, Joe Montana was another one. It was the other Joe I was trying to go with. I mean, maybe I'm sure there are some that are out there, but you don't usually hear too much about them.
I know Emmitt Smith, I saw something on him one time on TV, and he has every football that he scored a touchdown with throughout his whole career.
Okay.
Like he saved it and he gave it to the equipment manager. But you're right. I don't really hear
every single touchdown?
Yeah, that he scored.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know how many he
That's
scored.
a collection.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he scored a couple hundred. I don't know. I don't know total how many he did, but I remember I seeing that on the NFL Network.
Okay.
He has like this warehouse of every touchdown. They don't have it labeled.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess a lot of the guys, obviously, that play in the NFL, if they have their own footballs, they're not going to sell them unless, obviously, they get on hard times or something like that. So maybe you don't hear about it. I don't know. Again, it didn't have the value that things have today. I mean, you go back to, baseball, football, whatever. Mickey Mantle, hitting a home run, stuff like that. You just didn't know.
Maybe just hang out over at Charlie and Joe's on Love Street over there, and you might run into Joe Namath, and you can ask him yourself. Be like,
Joe.
hey, what do you think this is worth?
Yeah.
I see people who take pictures with him all the time, so he's one to frequent that place in Jupiter.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wouldn't go up to him and say your last pass is an
I
interception.
know, I kid.
I don't know if he would be good about that. Love the place, but your last pass is interception, Gary Fensick. I think you're right, Jimmy. I didn't hear about it. But again, we didn't grow up in that time. You know what I mean? It wasn't as known. There wasn't as much media on there. I remember one in the 60s read a story about Roger Maris when he broke Babe Ruth's record. And some guy from the Bronx caught the ball. And I remember something happened. Again, they had to get the ball back for the Hall of Fame for Roger Maris. And he got some monetary value, but I'm sure nothing like today. You know, then you see those guys that are professionals that go to the games with the Nets. We've talked about that, and they get all the baseballs and everything like that. Yeah. And they have big collections.
There's that one guy we talked about. I mean, it's what he does for a living.
Yeah.
He goes to so many different baseball games.
A-Rod doesn't have his 600th home run. Supposedly somebody caught it and wouldn't give it back to him or something like that. I think they offered him money. I mean, me, it's no brainer. I'd be like, here. You know what I mean?
He's holding out.
Yeah.
Better deal. He's waiting for a better deal.
Don't hold out too long because sometimes you lose the value.
This is true.
877-927-6969. That's the number. You can also text us. Franny reads them momentarily as soon as she gets an opportunity at Real Radio 47142.
Like this. I'll read this momentarily.
Momentarily, sure.
Yeah, so we got to text in at 47142. Start off with Real Radio. I have one for you.
Don't bogart that.
Don't bogart that. That came out Saturday on the Gulf Stream.
This one says, I don't understand Dolly Parton turning down the nomination. Credit to her because that takes a humble person, but there are a lot of people in the Hall of Fame that don't play rock and roll music. She received that nomination because she deserves it, and she is a music icon. I assume she will eventually accept it at some point. Have a great show. I agree. But clearly she doesn't feel like she belongs in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And, you know, a little fire in her. And she's talking about making a rock album. And so that could be a total present for all of us. We'll see. But maybe one day.
Yeah.
And even if she doesn't, she might realize, like, especially, I bet you a bunch of people around her are going, man, what were you doing? You totally deserve to be in there. And then somebody else texts as well, too. They showed Emmitt Smith and all of his football collection on Peyton's Place. Okay. By the way, I don't know if you saw that or not. They say cool show with Peyton Manning if you've never seen it. Yeah, I know we've talked about it a few times, him and his brother. Or no, that's not Peyton's Place. We're talking about the Manning cast. But Peyton's Place, is that on a sports network or is that more of a YouTube thing? I've never seen it.
It's on, I believe you could stream it on ESPN.
Okay.
And he does like stories about individual players and different things with football as a whole, different places, all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
You watched it?
I've seen a couple. I haven't seen them all. Because I'm not a big person with streaming, but I've seen a few of them, and they were cool. The NFL, the Emmitt Smith thing he's talking about, I thought it was the NFL Network. Maybe it was just streaming. I could be mistaken. But I know Emmitt Smith supposedly has every football that he scored a touchdown out. And again, he was an icon, Hall of Famer. You know, Dallas Cowboys, 3-time Super Bowl champ. I'm sure his collection's worth a lot of money. No doubt about it. 11:45 today, we got tickets for Incubus. So if you want tickets to them, a great show. Pay attention at 11:45. Franny will throw out a question, who is most likely to? And then if you guys get it right, it'll be a question about Jimmy, Greek, or Francis. If you get it right, you're in, and you get the tickets. Maybe somebody might say, who's going to have the worst bracket in March Madness? And the answer would be Greek. I'm the one who's going to have the worst bracket. Franny will do it, and she might not know all the teams, but she'll guess a lot of games, and a lot of times you do. Saturday, I was at the track, and I won because I just took a shot, and I guessed. Sometimes you're better off to be lucky than good. We always talk about that. But let us know what you're doing in your bracket. There are games today, a couple games today and tomorrow, and then, obviously, it kicks off on March 17th. Jimmy's birthday, by the way, St. Patrick's Day also. That Friday, like we said, a lot of people I think are going to be out of work that Friday. With the kickoff of March Madness on Thursday and Friday and St. Patrick's Day. Oof. If you want to have something done, wait a couple days. I don't know about Friday if it happens. And we'll be live Friday also. We'll be at Strike Cigar Lounge in Boca downtown on the patio for Greek's Hardwood, and we'll be having a good time. We have $100 gift cards to New York Prime. Franny, I know we got some Florida stories coming up. Anything that pops off the sheet early?
Yeah, we have a Florida woman who did something to her neighbor. She shot her in the face with something. And I'll let you know what it is.
Can't wait.
When we get back with your What the Florida right here on the Penthouse on Real Radio 921.
You can now watch your favorite radio show. Go to realradio921.com/watch so you can watch us make radio.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with a front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Mako.
The uh-ohs are out there. Scratches, dents, unexpected natural events. But with Mako and their magic, your car is no longer tragic. So when life throws you uh-ohs, just say,
better get Mako.
And go to Mako.com to book your appointment today.
Here's a fire safety tip from 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. Practice a fire escape plan with your family twice a year. Another tip, after a fire, first call 911, then call 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. They're available 24/7 for emergency service. Trust 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com for fire, smoke, and water cleanup so you can get back in your repaired home ASAP. Call them at 877-FIRE-017. That's 877-347-3017.
We could fly to such great heights.
With MSC Cruises, a world of discovery awaits. And now you can set sail with free balcony upgrades to enjoy those ultimate ocean views. Plus, kids sail free, so gather the group. And rest easy with flexible booking changes. Discover the Caribbean and the Bahamas, including Ocean Key, our award-winning private island. Only the sea offers you so much. Only MSC Cruises offers you so much more. To book, call your travel advisor or visit msccruises.com. Restrictions apply.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Hey, I got a new idea for our podcast, Ridiculous Crime.
Hit me with it.
A con man gets busted for dining and dashing and becomes an Australian folk hero.
I got one for you. Jimmy Stewart once smuggled a Yeti's finger out of Nepal.
Both of these live up to our Ridiculous Crime guarantee. Always 99% murder-free.
And 100% ridiculous.
Listen to Ridiculous Crime on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
From dinner with the crew to an easy evening on the couch, Tito's handmade vodka makes for the perfect pair to any weekday plans. Stock up on your must-have mixers and go-to garnishes, and just add Tito's for a cocktail hour that's best served any day of the week. Tito's handmade vodka is distilled from corn and is naturally gluten-free. Find recipes and more at Tito'sVodka.com. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
Who doesn't have a home security system? Hey, it's Megan. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera. You get a doorbell camera. You get a free doorbell camera. I wish I could give one to everyone, honestly, but only the first 40 listeners who dial pound 250 and when prompted say the keyword home security will get a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your phone with installation of your Sloman Shield. Oh, wait, there's more. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. Plus, the first 40 listeners that dial pound 250 from your cell and say the keyword home security will get the free doorbell camera that connects right to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call Sloman's now. Dial pound 250 and say keyword home security. Get your free doorbell camera today. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword home security. Be safe today.
Has this ever happened to you? My friend was telling me about his new pair of headphones, so I looked them up online. Now, everywhere I go is a creepy ad for those headphones I looked at one time. I hate that feeling like I'm being watched. I got DuckDuckGo and saw a difference right away. With one download, you can search and browse privately, avoiding trackers, all for free. It's that simple. Take back your privacy online with DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Good morning. Police are working a crash westbound on Southern Boulevard at Seminole Pratt Whitney Road. Watch for a crash northbound on Military Trail at Martin Luther King Boulevard. We've got an accident northbound on the Turnpike north of Beeline Highway, and northbound on 95. A disabled vehicle at Gateway Boulevard has the off-ramp right lane blocked. That's traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by Kelley Blue Book. Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer is an official offer to buy your car. Enter your vehicle ID info, answer some questions, then get a no-obligation offer to sell or trade it. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car. Schedule a time and drive away with confidence. For all of the
And hello, this is Franny. Of course, I have to my left the most amazing producer and co-host, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy.
Hello, and good morning. And speaking of getting in touch with us via email, I have a couple emails I'll read a little bit later.
Awesome.
So we do get them and we do read them.
Love it. And then we got the hostess with the mostest. Oh, wait, you're not a hostess. The host with the most.
I'll be whatever you want. I don't care.
We got Greek with us, too.
If you're going to call me a name, I'm like, hey, I'm happy.
Host with the most.
My keypad still works. It is the Penthouse on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. Grab a taco on me. Find me in Boca this afternoon, and I'll buy it for you. I know right now we got some Florida stories.
Florida.
Florida. Did you say Florida?
I'm from Florida.
WTF.
What the Florida?
Well, we're going to start with a Fort Lauderdale man who had a lot of stuff on him. Bernard Green, a young 31 years old of Fort Lauderdale, was in his car when Deputy George Moreno said he was patrolling around 8:30 at night. And he saw this gentleman, Bernard Green, make an illegal U-turn, prompting several drivers to slam on their brakes to avoid crashing. Well, Moreno, the deputy, ended up turning on his lights and sirens and started going after this Bernard Green, but he refused to stop and kept on speeding. Moreno reported he decided to stop the chase for safety reasons. Because he said he was near guy's a Fort Lauderdale man, but it looks like this happened in the Keys by Isla Mirada. So I understand, because if you ever drive down there to the Keys, there's not many lanes. So he said he had to stop for safety reasons. Then another deputy came, successfully spiked Green's tires. And by the way, I guess there was a woman in a car, and she jumped out of the car and started running. This woman did.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, I understand why, because FHP and deputies, they ended up searching for Green and the woman, and when they found him, by the way, she was probably a lot faster than him because they couldn't find her. They ended up catching up with him, but they couldn't find the woman. And when they looked inside of his car, he had all kinds of stuff. He had heroin, he had cocaine, he had meth, and he had ecstasy. Looked like they were about to have a party in the Keys.
In the Keys, they're ready.
Yes. So he is now facing charges of, because that's how much he had. They're like, this guy is definitely trafficking the stuff. So trafficking 10 grams or more of phenethylamines, whatever. 10 or more grams of methamphetamine, 4 or more grams of heroin and cocaine, possession of drug equipment, driving with suspended license, and fleeing and eluding police. And next up, we have a Florida man who crashed into the wrong person. It looks like deputies arrested a dude after he left something behind that was able to identify who the guy was. So on Saturday, just before midnight, a Flagler County Sheriff's deputies saw 2 cars racing north on U.S. Highway 1. All this stuff is happening on Highway 1 on U.S. 1. down to the Keys. This one's over in Palm Coast area. And they were going like 111 miles per hour.
Nice. That's scary.
On US 1? Jesus.
Any road. It's terrible.
Well, any road. But that one in particular, 90, you're right, any road.
Yeah.
Moments later, one of the drivers lost control of his Nissan, and he started spinning out, and he crashed into the deputy's SUV that was parked in the median. Well, the impact of the crash caused the airbags on the patrol SUV to deploy. The driver of the Nissan drove away from the crash, by the way.
Jeez.
Right? Leaving the bumper and his license plate behind on the SUV of the patrol car.
Not good. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Getting too far.
Nope. Well, of course, deputies were able to track down the driver and arrived at his residence. And it was a young 23-year-old. They got there, by the way, before he did. So this 23-year-old Brandon Ingram arrived home. The cops were there waiting for him. And they immediately took him into custody and booked him into jail.
Got your bumper.
And your license plate.
You were I think you're missing it.
And your license
Imagine
plate.
when he drove in his driveway, he probably was like, wow.
Just turn around. Just turn around.
I gotta go.
What are you doing?
What an idiot, right? And then what I have here in North Florida is a Florida woman who is now arrested. Renee Bolduck was hanging out inside of her residence at what I guess the neighborhood is called King of the Road Mobile Home Park in St. Pete when her neighbor, Nicole, walked past the property. Well, Renee went outside of her house, stood on her porch, and shot her neighbor, Nicole, in the face. But it was with a water gun.
Thank God.
She squirted her in the face. And the neighbor, Nicole, was like, she was like, I don't know. I never went on her property, nor did she make any aggressive statements towards me, so I don't know what happened. Well, when Renee, allegedly, they say this happened, squirted her in the face with a water gun, she said it was because she was upset that the victim was walking on her street. This is my street. She was at her home. She was on her street. It's her neighbor. Yeah. So she was like, yeah, she does live a few lots away, but she does live on the same street in the same development.
I own this.
Yes.
Don't ask her for a cup of sugar.
No.
Or a block party.
By the way, Nicole was not injured in the shooting, just so you know. It's just a little water to the face. And she was arrested, Renee was, for misdemeanor battery and booked into the county jail. And that is your What the Florida.
Thank you, Franny. We do it twice a show, 10:05 and 12:05. We give you some unique Florida stories. I know some Met fans were worried yesterday. I know Sunday, Pete Alfonso, the Mets slugger, was in an accident. Somebody ran a red light, but he was okay. It was a crazy story. His wife was behind him. I was telling Jimmy he was going into the Mets complex. His car flipped over 3 times, but he was okay, thank God. And supposedly he's going to be at practice today playing. Unbelievable. Jimmy, who do we have on hold?
We have a representative from the law offices of Big Country. Apparently, he's calling in regards to Nutter. So this could be pretty important for us to get on the air. What's your name, buddy?
Hi, this is the law office of Big Country. May I speak to Greek, please?
This is Greek.
Hi, sir. It has come to my office's attention that we have a request from one known as Yanni, a.k.a. John Nutter.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean something familiar?
Does it mean something to me? He
No,
works
never-
here.
Do you know who he is, G-Man? Do you know him?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right.
Okay. So on behalf of Mr. Nutter, a.k.a. Bob Pittman's bitch, he has requested that your services be offered to cleaning that filthy fridge. It says in the employee kitchen, says you're really good at cleaning stuff. And he would like for you to do that.
No problem.
Is it filthy?
Preferably in a maid costume.
Yeah, no problem.
Ooh, a French maid costume. Yeah, let's do it.
I get
money.
Facebook Live.
Yeah. I do it all the time. I clean up every week on Saturdays, but I'll do it as soon as I can today, and I appreciate the invitation. I'll take care of it. Thank you so much. I know you're busy as an attorney. You got a lot on your plate, but thank you.
Wow. You are busy. You do
That's-
TaskRabbit, you tow trucks, and you're an attorney.
I've never heard of brush-offs like that in my life. That's better than Dr. Rich used to do.
Shovel off.
Shuffle off.
Thank you very much.
You have no idea how hard I tried to say all that with a straight face and not laugh at all.
I didn't even know it was you.
Really? Oh, I caught on in a second.
No, who's this again?
Oh, stop it.
It's
what's his name? Vaughn.
Yes.
Vaughn, I didn't even know it was you. I didn't know it was you. Honestly, you sound so sexy, by the way. I thought you were an attorney. I got real nervous.
Wow. If I ever call you as an attorney, you got a serious problem.
I have an attorney question for you. Remind me later.
Ooh, okay.
Thank you. It's somebody who texted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Vaughn, how are you doing, buddy? Since you stopped this show and interrupted with your fakeness, what do you got?
I think that was it.
That was all.
All right.
That was it. That was the bit.
All right.
He did his bit.
He did his whole bit. All right, buddy.
Hey, at least it's different.
That's right. Yeah. Call us back tomorrow, collect. We won't take your call. Have a great afternoon. Yes, Fran, you had an attorney question?
Oh, no, I told I wanted to ask you during the break.
Oh, I didn't hear you. You didn't say we're break. You said attorney question.
I sent one to you as well, G.
Okay. It is the Penthouse, and we'll be back in a few minutes with a lot more stuff going on. We'll talk about maybe a science to picking out your bracket. Franny's got this story, and I'm definitely intrigued, because who doesn't want to be good in your bracket? We'll be back in a few minutes. Peace.
The visual aid you need for all the freaky stuff we talk about on the radio. Find it at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with a front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Don't drive much, don't pay much with pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate. Life is good when you're in the driver's seat. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Hi, my name's Joe Cordell. Sometimes in divorce, courts require the higher earner to pay to the other party what's called spousal support or alimony. Usually this order can be modified in certain circumstances, but such modifications are often complicated and are best entrusted to attorneys that are well acquainted with such matters. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
There's a lot of personal injury lawyer ads out there, but this is the only one you need to remember. It's zipclaims.com. Perfect for car accidents, slip and falls, and homeowner insurance claims. See, personal injury lawyers take 30 to 40% of the money they recover for you. That's money that should be going in your pocket, not theirs. And thanks to COVID, it could take 3 to 5 years for your case to go to trial. That's too long. So if you're looking for a fast and fair resolution to your case, use zipclaims.com. Hi, I'm attorney John Broder, and other lawyers charge you 30 to 40% regardless of whether your case settles or goes to trial. That's not fair, which is why I started zipclaims.com, where you can use our software for free and keep 100% of your settlement money. 96% of cases settle, so yours probably will too. Don't hire an expensive lawyer who's going to overcharge you to settle your case. Visit zipclaims.com. Restrictions apply, so visit zipclaims.com to see if your claim qualifies. Visit zipclaims.com today.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Keeping your
your small business on course can be challenging, but the UPS Store has just the ings to help. From printing to packing to even shipping, which means your collectible business can finally ship that ship in the bottle you've been meaning to ship. Try saying that 5 times fast. Our certified packing experts can pack just about any ing. And thanks to our pack and ship guarantee, expect nothing but smooth sailing from here to your customer, giving you more time for the ings that matter most, like your first mate. And that's my cue. The UPS Store, every ink for small business, all in one place.
Everything is possible now. The UPS Store.
The UPS Store franchise locations are independently owned and operated. Product, services, pricing, and hours may vary. See Center for details. The UPS Store pack and ship guarantee is available at participating locations. Visit the upsstore.com/guarantee for full details.
Head north without the hassle. The UPS Store has everything to get you moving. From your golf clubs to your artwork, you can trust our certified packing experts to pack and ship everything back home. Visit the upsstore.com to find a store near you.
Here's a fire safety tip from 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. Practice a fire escape plan with your family twice a year. Another tip, after a fire, first call 911, then call 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. They're available 24/7 for emergency service. Trust 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com for fire, smoke, and water cleanup so you can get back in your repaired home ASAP. Call them at 877-FIRE-017. That's 877-347-3017.
This Thursday evening, celebrate St. Patrick's Day in the Paddock Restaurant at PBKC. It's an Irish celebration like no other with a delicious all-you-can-eat buffet, live music by Hugh O'Neill, Tierna Grin dancers, and more. Come see why the Paddock Restaurant is the ultimate dining, sports, and event experience and join in on the St. Pat's fun. March 17th. For more information, visit pbkennelclub.com. For reservations, call 561-683-2222, extension 199.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Good morning. Police are working a crash westbound on Southern Boulevard at Seminole Pratt Whitney Road. Watch for a crash northbound on Military Trail at Martin Luther King Boulevard. We've got an accident northbound on the Turnpike north of Beeline Highway and northbound on 95. A disabled vehicle at Gateway Boulevard has the off-ramp right lane blocked. That's traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by BlindStar. Do you need new blinds or shades? BlindStar.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. BlindStar blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop BlindStar today and save big. BlindStar.com.
The Laundronauts, a potentially untrue tale based on actual events. A young boy is shoved into a washing machine and vanishes. His friends try to
Hey, Greeks, hardwood. What else do you need? Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
And Franny might have a little insight to help you because 1 out of 3 Americans are filling out a bracket. That's a lot. And I'll say in Palm Beach County, it's 2 out of 3. So she might have a little bit of a tip for you guys to a science, maybe a little bit of science to fill out your bracket to get some better numbers.
Yes. Now, obviously, this information does not come from me because I am not an expert, nor do I play one on TV. But they are saying this is science, y'all. So March Madness picks. They said this is how you can win your bracket. Yes, it's impossible to probably get a perfect bracket.
It's pretty hard.
But if you're trying to do it, this is data that scientists suggest that you should do. So these are scientists from the University of Illinois, and they have their own tips for filling out your NCAA tournament bracket. So they say by picking the top-seeded team from each region as the final 4 contestants and working backwards from there, you'll have a higher bracket score on average than by first picking the winners of the first round games and continuing in order. Now, have you ever done it like that, G-Man?
No, never.
Filling it out backwards.
Yes,
actually.
they say filling it out backwards. They say if you're submitting multiple brackets to boost your chances at winning March Madness prizes, starting with the Final 4 is still a good strategy, but you should also diversify your brackets as much as possible to maximize your chances, too. So I don't know if anybody's ever played it that way.
No.
And if you have...
Let us know.
Let us know and have you, like, you know, among the people who you're playing with or whatever, have you normally beat them out? Have you won?
Had some good success.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before, ever, to fill it out backwards. But again, it's like just luck. I mean, sometimes you do things differently or you have a lucky feeling, you end up winning. Again, there is no perfect bracket. There never is. After the first day, like 80% of them are crashed and burned.
Yeah.
And then after day Friday, it's usually dead. There's once in a while, there's some people that go pretty far deep.
Yeah, so this guy, the scientist, it's Sheldon H. Jacobson. Of course, his name is Sheldon, right? Sounds like a scientist name.
Sheldon.
Yeah.
Sheldon.
Sounds like a nerd.
Isn't dude
Well, Sheldon.
Big Bang Theory?
That's right.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be called Johnny Goombats.
So he is a computer science professor at UI, and he said, however, all bracket challenges allow you to submit multiple entries. A person does not need all of their brackets to score well. Just one will do. And I guess this guy's been trying to break the code for accurately predicting wins and losses in the NCAA college basketball.
Good luck.
Yeah. Tournament for years. And they said his previous March Madness research tended to focus on the seeding, not the individual teams. So as Jimmy, I think, well, you said the odds, but I guess there's more than 9 quintillion possible bracket combinations, which is just mind-blowing.
Well, no, that was the odds, and somebody
That was
that
the
doesn't.
odds, yeah.
That's somebody that, like me, that has no idea of what basketball is. That's
Yes.
your chances of winning.
Yeah.
Or having a perfect bracket. It was 1 in 9 quintillion. Or
Yeah,
something.
so there's 9 quintillion possible combinations.
But there's that as well.
That is nuts, right?
Oh,
That's, yeah.
It's like Powerball times 6. I mean, that's what it seems like. And the Powerball is way out there. The Powerball odds are probably worse. But this is crazy. It really is.
Yeah, so that's what they say. They're like, listen, I mean, it is probably impossible. But yeah, the new approach is a way of reducing the number of games you'll have to take a guess on, helping your odds because the top seeds are more likely to reach the Final 4 than any other team statistically. So, yep, that's what they recommend. Just go backwards.
Go backwards and pick the top seeds and go from there.
Yep.
I mean, traditionally, every year it varies to get 4 number 1 seeds. It happens once in a blue moon. There's always a team that's like a Cinderella story. And obviously the people get behind it too. They get excited for this, and it's just exciting for the next 4 days. It'll kick off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A lot of college basketball this weekend. If you want to watch some college basketball and have a good time, make sure you get over to Monroe's because you always have a good time. Monroe's, even if your team loses or doesn't cover, a beautiful lady will make you feel like you're a winner. But if you guys have any thoughts on this, or if you have a science or something that you've done
it.
Yeah, let us know. And now these are just picking the brackets. We're not talking about point spreads because traditionally a lot of guys who bet would say the first round take all the underdogs. I know a lot of my friends who do that in all the games on Thursday and Friday. And they've been successful. They've won more than they've lost.
Yeah.
But this is just to pick the games, no point spread.
Yeah, of course. And so we have somebody who texted in because we were talking a little Joe Namath action. Somebody called about a football and how much the value of it would be this today. So we got a text at 47142. They started off with Real Radio, and it says, hearing you all talk about Joe Namath brought back a great memory from 1993. So that was a police officer at the time, and I had the chance to be an alternate for a charity golf tournament at an elite golf course in Juno Beach, Florida, called Seminole Landing, which is a very nice golf course. So my name was called, and I was told to put my golf clubs on cart number 5 and that I'd be playing with Joe. Needless to say, when I saw Joe Namath approaching the cart, I was beyond speechless.
Oh, my God.
We made small talk for about 5 minutes.
That's cool.
Right? Yeah, we made small talk for about 5 minutes. But unfortunately, it was short-lived. The person that was scheduled to play with Joe ended up showing up late.
Oh.
So he was supposed to play, and then the person showed up late, and then he took his place.
Oh.
Damn it. One of the best days in life, and also one of the most disappointing.
Talk about bring me up.
Right?
Bring me right on.
Love the PH.
Damn.
And thank you. And then we got a Trucker James that says, "You're awesome, Franny. Those other 2 guys are okay, too." Says, "We love you, Greek."
Keep on
Thank
trucking.
Yes.
Mr. J. A great name, by the way.
Yeah, great name.
Jimmy,
Okay.
you said you had a couple emails? Am I
I
correct?
have an email, too. We were talking earlier about how Kyrie Irving got that fine for being in the stands to watch the game and then went down into the locker room with his teammates. Apparently, Jeremiah wrote in and said, "What's hard to figure out about the fine? He's in the stands amongst people that may or may not be vaccinated and then goes into the locker room to possibly infect his teammates. Teams can't play equals a big money loss, so there we have league, that's why the league has that stance. And New York is probably the easiest place to catch something with the most people in it. Just saying, that's his take on why Kyrie got fined."
Well, again, the NBA has a rule, like we always talk about. If it's a rule, it's a rule. It just seems like a lot of people are saying, they allow him in the stands right behind the bench, and then he walks away.
and that's my take on it. I mean, if you're in the same building already, then you're going to, and you're infected, you're going to get him infected, the teammates infected. So I mean,
you're right on top
that's
of
the
them.
silly part, I've recently been dealing with going into a hospital. I'm in a hospital. I'm in the hallway. I've got to wear a mask. I go into a room. I don't have to wear the mask anymore. You tell me what makes sense, because that doesn't.
Nothing
Sorry.
makes sense.
Sorry, that doesn't make sense. I
None
don't
of it.
care what anybody says.
No, you're 100% right.
None of it made sense. It's from the get-go. And it was like, hey, you got to wear a mask from the hostess stand to your table. But once you sit there, it's fine.
Yeah.
None of it made sense.
Yeah, all of a sudden, boom, there's the wall.
It's gone.
It can't make it past that.
Now,
but the other thing too with Kyrie is he can't play, but he can be there, right? So the rule that he broke was what?
That he went
because the rule is that he can't play. Right?
Yeah, but he's not allowed in the locker room either.
He's not allowed in the locker room.
No, it's first time I guess they allowed him in the locker room, or he came in after the game.
Right. Okay.
And that's the rule. You can't be around.
If he broke a rule, then he broke a rule.
That's
period.
it.
I mean, that's just like we
talk about
whether you agree with the rule or not is kind of fruitless. I mean, if he broke a rule, that's it.
Yeah, it's the same thing we talked about with the NFL last week with the wide receiver, Ridley gambling.
Yep.
I mean, you can't bet. So that's the thing. People were more, I think, with that situation, they thought the fine was too stiff. They thought a year was too much. But with Kyrie, I mean, you're not allowed in, and he ended up doing it, $50,000. For the Nets, they just pay it and they move on. It's not like they didn't know the rule, because I think that's the first time he's ever been in the locker room.
Now, do they pay it, or does he pay that?
From what I read, the Brooklyn Nets got fined.
Brooklyn's
not him.
going to, okay.
Yeah, not him. I guess because they allowed him in.
Okay, then that's it, right?
That's what I think.
Okay.
Because they could have just said to him, no access. You can't come in.
Right.
But again, there's a lot of those situations where people are, confused about, not sure, and go on both sides. You could go both sides on everything. I mean, but, if the rule is there, that's pretty much what a lot of people say. It's really just right there. You can't do it. And if you do it, you're going to get fined. That's the bottom line.
And it's not like he didn't know it either.
No.
He knew it.
Well, the Nets did too. So, I mean, that's what it was. I mean, they knew. They could have said, Kyrie, you can't come in. Yep. It was a big game for them. They played the Knicks. They were happy. Right after the game, he was on the court hugging Durant, the whole thing. And so, 50,000 is 50,000, but it happens. It is the trifecta. We'll come back with some news about LeBron James and a lot more. Peace.
Because you shouldn't have to get up off the couch. Tell your smart device to play Real Radio 92.1 on iHeartRadio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with a front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal Housing Opportunity Lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
On the podcast, What Happened to Sandy Beale, journalist Melissa Jeltsin investigates the death of a young woman who dreamed of a career in law enforcement, revealing a troubling pattern by officials close to the case.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
Listen to What Happened to Sandy Beale on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts. Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
I think it's safe to say we're all emotionally engaged in the war in Ukraine. And as our hearts go out to the Ukrainian people as they are under unbelievable circumstances right now, so many have wondered what they can do to make a difference. Well, the Salvation Army is on the ground in Ukraine, as they have always been. 8 different offices operating still across the country, in addition to helping process refugees in neighboring European countries. If you want to do the most good right now, you can directly contribute to that effort by going to give.sawso.org. That's give.sawso.org. Give.sawso.org. That is the Salvation Army's World Service Office. It will make a difference. Thank you, and God bless you.
Whoever said the more the merrier sure wasn't in charge of hiring new employees, because the more unqualified candidates you have for a job, the more difficult your hiring can be. And that can make the process, well, not so merry for you. Thankfully, there's ZipRecruiter, which you can try right now for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter's powerful technology finds the right candidates for your job. But unlike other sites, ZipRecruiter goes deeper. ZipRecruiter matches people with people, and you can personally invite your top choices to apply, because the perfect hire is more than a list of qualifications. It's an individual. ZipRecruiter makes hiring the right person easy, and that'll keep you and everyone else very merry.
4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try ZipRecruiter for free today at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's right, free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop, exotic sodas, Delta 8, Puffco, and the newest disposables. If you're not shopping at Glass Chamber, can you really consider yourself a smoker? With the latest and greatest in the industry, why wouldn't you? Now, 7 convenient locations. Visit GlassChamberFL.com for more.
Dell's semi-annual sale delivers unmatched productivity and play. Right now, save what Dell employees save with 17% off XPS and select Alienware computers powered by Intel Core processors. Visit Dell.com/semi-annual sale or call 800-BY-DELL. That's 800-BY-DELL.
Hi, my name's Joe Cordell. Sometimes in divorce, courts require the higher earner to pay to the other party what's called spousal support or alimony. Usually this order can be modified in certain circumstances, but such modifications are often complicated and are best entrusted to attorneys that are well acquainted with such matters. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Cordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Spring break is here, and summer will be here before you know it, so now's the time to start planning your next great adventure. But before you do, check out podguides.com from iHeartRadio. Podguides.com is your chance to explore the world through audio with an interactive map that's pinned with podcast episodes that serve as your local guide. Podcasts to help with what to see, what to eat, what to avoid, and more. Start your next journey at podguides.com, only from iHeartRadio. Discover music, radio, and podcasts you'll love.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Good morning. No accidents on our Palm Beach County expressways right now, but we do have a couple of surface street wrecks to watch for. One in Royal Palm Beach on Belvedere Road and Sainsbury's Way. Another in Palm Springs at the intersection of Lake Worth Road and Marmac Drive. That's a look at your Palm Beach County traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by BlindStare. Do you need new blinds or shades? BlindStare.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. BlindStare blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop BlindStare today and save big. BlindStare.com.
This is Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7. Real talk for the Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast. You're listening to the Penthouse. Now back to the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1 and 101.7.
Yes, you're back in the Penthouse on a Tuesday. I hope you guys are having a good day and enjoying yourself. Thanks for listening to Real Radio 921. Always appreciate it. 11:45 tickets to Incubus. If you're a big fan, get ready. Jimmy's in the house. Good
morning.
Franny's in the house.
Hello, hello.
And it's the Penthouse with a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Creepy Trifecta.
LeBron James is in a special category. 30,000 points he scored in the NBA, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 assists. Unbelievable what LeBron has achieved. And even at his age, not an old age, but for basketball, it is getting up there. He's still one of the best performers in the NBA. Lakers, on the other hand, are not. They lost again. 2-8 since the All-Star break. They may not make the playoffs. Wow. That would be unbelievable. That team with all that money and all that talent, but a lot of that talent's old. That's the problem. And they're not playing together from the very beginning as a good team. Last night in the NBA, Minnesota Timberwolves, one of their big stars, or their biggest star, Karl Anthony Towns, had a record for this year for the most points scored. He dropped in 60. Big defensive battle, 149 to 139 as they beat the Spurs, but he dropped in 60 points. That is unbelievable, 60 points. And the Miami Dolphins are starting to dip in the free agent market. On Monday, they can start talking to players. It looks like Teddy Bridgewater is going to be signing with the Dolphins as a backup to Tua. Those are all the rumors that have been going around, and it looks like Teddy's going to be coming here. He played with the Broncos last year, and we'll see what happens. It is the Penthouse. It is a trifecta, and that's 2 of 4 for today. Peace.
So before I get into a little something, I do want to do a bit of a PSA. I have a girlfriend who works for a company, and she reached out to me because they are doing something, and this is a nonprofit, by the way, and it is RGF, Environmental for Humanity, and they are seeking our help. So basically, this is how you can help the people of Ukraine right now, and obviously, if you're living under a rock, there you know what's going on, and it's quite devastating. But they're doing a clothing drive. So we know, we talk all the time. G-Man's got so much stuff. I now have to go through my stuff. I'm definitely going to be donating. But what they need right now is men, women's, and children clothing. They're looking for blankets, towels, sheets, and shoes as well, too. And if you want to donate, they have a drop-off location, and it's at RGF Environmental Group, Inc. That is 1101 West 13th Street, Riviera Beach, Florida. And that is Monday through Friday from 12 to 4 are the hours that you can go by and donate. And as I mentioned, it's men's, women's, and children's clothing, blankets, towels, sheets, and shoes. And this is a clothing drive for the people in Ukraine. The address, again, is 1101 West 13th Street, Riviera Beach, and you're looking for the RGF Environmental Group from 12 to 4, Monday through Friday.
Very cool.
Yep, absolutely. So I want to get you all involved, and it can be on our phone line, 877-927-6969. You can text us, 47142. Start off with Real Radio. Of course, email Jimmy at realradio921.com or use that new TalkBack feature on the iHeartRadio app. And you can disguise your voice if you want, because maybe you don't want somebody to hear this. Or you're like, you know what?
I don't care.
I don't care. But I love going through these Reddit things, and people are confessing things that they secretly hate about their partner. And I am talking about the people that they are currently with. It's like things that drive them crazy. So it was one Reddit user named Familiar Stranger asked, what do you hate about your partner but can't tell them?
Oh.
And he just threw it out there, and all of a sudden people were just like, oh my God, thank God I needed this outlet to talk about this. And they say some of them are kind of lighthearted, and others are pretty serious pet peeves about their partner. And it starts like this. So here are some of the top voted responses. And as I mentioned, if you want to play along, if there's things you just want to get off your chest, do it on the Penthouse.
It could be about an ex-partner, too. Doesn't have to be about somebody you're with now.
Yes, but I love the fact that it's about your partner now. Because ex-partner, there's so much bitching. Where do I start, right? Where do I start?
How long would that list be?
Yes. Yeah. And this is fun talking about.
We only have till 1, so we can forget it.
Do you think the list gets longer as time goes farther away about bitching about somebody?
About an ex?
Yeah.
No. I think like right now I have no bitches about my ex-husband.
Good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. No, we're friendly with each other. But if you would ask me, I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Sooner from the breakup, right?
Yeah, of course, that's when you're mad.
The most recent breakup is obviously that's going to be the one.
Yes,
right?
Yes. So here are some of the top voted responses. How low her patience is and how fast she can get irritated. I know how she is. I know she does mean it 99% or doesn't mean it 99% of the time, but sometimes it has me overthinking and I feel like she just hates me.
Yes. That's actual audio from the person that you're talking about.
Nice.
I think I wrote this one in. His snoring. It's not something he can necessarily control, but he snores so loud that it disrupts my sleep. I feel like that's a common one.
Yeah, that's common.
Yeah,
it is.
Mm-hmm.
He disappears every night rather than spending time with me and the kids.
Wow. That's bad.
Doesn't help with cleaning up after dinner, even though I always cook. Complains about being tired when I'm the only one getting up with our baby for the night feed. I have a feeling that may be one that other people share with you as well, too. Yeah. Yes. We are talking about confessions. Things that you secretly hate about your partner, or can we say that that maybe annoys you about your partner? And these are confessions that people are giving us right now. This is a Reddit thread, but you can play along with us.
Oh, keep going.
We have on here how indecisive she can be. We've talked, and she's doing better, but it's extremely exhausting to plan nearly every single date, event, or thing we do.
Where do you want to go for dinner? I don't know. Where do you want to go?
I don't care. Where do you want to go? I don't care. Where do you want to go? Chinese? I don't want that. Can we do something else?
That's a great one. I love when you do that.
I know.
You want to get a steak?
Because it's so true. That's me. It is. It's my husband and I when it comes to, because he can eat barbecue every single day. And I like it. I just don't crave it. So every time we have the conversation, he's barbecue, and I'm like, ooh, can we do something else? And he's like, well, why do you ask me?
Just to be nice.
Another one, that when a responsibility becomes too hard, he just doesn't do it and allows things to fester and become worse. I have no clue why he does this, and I feel like I have to be his mother sometimes just to get him to be a responsible adult. Another thing, confessions. He's a bad kisser. I tried hard to communicate and help him in the beginning of the relationship, but nothing worked or stuck. It's been a lot of years. I gave up. Man, do you think you could be with somebody who you just aren't compatible with kissing? I think kissing is so important.
Yeah. Well,
Bad kisser for years.
I guess for her, she's worked through it.
Yeah.
Obviously. And if she's told him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect, though.
Is that something, I don't know. Can you relearn that, I guess?
Yeah,
I
you
guess
can learn anything.
You're younger.
Yeah, of course. I mean, anything. You fall off a bike, get back on. You know what I mean?
What does that have to do with it?
Nothing to do with it.
I know. I'm just trying to make the guy feel good.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
All right.
Trying to give the guy a little love.
Trying to make him feel good.
Tell him to practice on a pear. That'll help.
On a pear?
Yeah,
is that what you did?
Yeah.
Is that how you learned? Is with a pear?
No, pineapple.
I used to pumpkin.
Of course it was a pineapple. A pumpkin, huh? All right. This, I'm sure a lot of people don't take criticism well, and that's what this woman says. He's really, really bad at taking criticism. Really bad.
Wow.
I can't tell him because his feedback. Yeah. Says I can't tell him this because feedback loop, etc., whatever that is. But yeah, add on to this. There's somebody else, and I bet you this thing, we're completely different regarding physical affection. I know somebody like that too. Loves the PDA, loves holding hands, loves doing this and that, and her significant other doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
It does.
But again, all these things have to occur when you're dating. So if you don't correct them when you're dating, again, my brother's a therapist for years in marriage and family. He always says the rules of a marriage are made when you date. And whatever rules you have will continue on in marriage. I saw it myself. So that's just what happens. You got to correct them early on because they're not going to correct themselves.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Yep. She's a slob. Piles dishes on, clothes go on the floor, cups left everywhere. You wouldn't think it if you were what? Oh, I guess you wouldn't think it if you were company. It probably means that he comes up and cleans up after her. I didn't know.
Or throws it all in the closet.
Yeah. I love this. Her brothers are a-holes. I totally dislike them. So there's nothing you hate about her or you hate her brother.
That's tough on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. But the thing with that,
Christmas
though,
must suck.
yeah, I mean, it's only a couple days a year unless you see him a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, you just fake it.
Well,
I mean,
I mean, they could get together a lot.
Yeah, I'm saying if they do, you're
quite a
screwed.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody with the whole family. And that's what they think. See, this is unfortunate because it's not necessarily things you hate about them. It's bringing the family. Neither of our families are perfect, but his is just awful. Always drama, always making things so personal and so difficult. His family is the only reason I don't want to have a wedding ceremony.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's time to elope.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe
move
it
the
is.
Greece. Help the Greeks.
Here we go. I hate, this is all from our text line, 47142, started off with Real Radio. We got one in here. I hate the way my wife remembers everything, like where we live.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's terrible.
Nice. That's a home run.
That's good.
That's a home run.
It is good, but
I hate
terrible.
that.
It's terrible at the same time.
That's pretty funny.
We also have a question. It says, hey, Franny, ask Greek if he's open to practicing kissing from Anthony. Do you want to practice kissing with Anthony?
No, I'm good.
No? All right.
No, I don't have a problem with kissing
Sorry, Anthony. I tried.
so far.
Yeah. Is there anything that you can think of that wouldn't get you in trouble?
We're on till 1 o'clock. So I mean, there's so many things no. I'll go with girls in the past. I won't say anybody. I don't like slobs. I mean, that bothers me. If somebody's really messy.
You mentioned that.
Yeah. I'm a neat fanatic, though. I get that. Like, I don't want to go to bed. I never wanted to go to bed, and there's stuff all over the place, and I come. Because to me, if I got to clean it, I got to clean in the morning then. You know what I'm saying? Right. And what's the difference? I don't like clothes all over the place.
So like, slob.
Yeah,
slob.
Yeah, slob. This one reminds me of my husband. So there's some things, because I'm like, oh, no, my husband's great. The snoring thing, he can't control it.
No.
But it is one of those things that just drive me nuts. But this one, and I was like, yeah, maybe there's something, I don't want to say hate, but I've noticed this. This person writes in, sometimes he just won't stop talking. He has terrible awareness of when somebody's trying to leave a conversation. I'll be trying to watch a movie or something, and he'll just be chatting away at me. And when he drinks, it gets worse. I just want to say, I love you, but please shut the hell up. I don't want to hurt his feelings. That is one
Shut
thing.
that up, you.
Yeah, that's one thing about my husband. Love him, but he will spark up a conversation with anybody. And so sometimes when we go out to dinner, or like we sit at the bar, or waitress or whatever will come up to us, he will be very nice and chat up, engaged. But you can tell she's looking around like, I got other tables I got to go to.
Yeah.
And he just keeps on dragging her, pulling her. And so finally, I was like, babe, I was like, do you not get that cue that she wants, that she's got? And not just that, it's busy.
Yeah.
Let her go all the time. And it's just because he's being nice.
He's being friendly.
He is. He's being
That's the
very
thing,
friendly.
right?
But he does not, he doesn't, he can't like grasp the fact that they have other things going on in their lives.
Yeah. I would do it kidding around, and my ex didn't like it either. But I would do it like with cab drivers and people, and she would get mad. If we went to go get like manicures, pedicures, I would talk to them.
But you have them with you, right? Like they're sitting in front of you and they're chatting it up. Cab driver, you have them there the whole time. It's not like they have to go somewhere else.
No, but she didn't
That's
like it
him.
anyway. She was like, don't ask them questions. Don't ask them how long they've been in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't mind when he talks to them. It's when I know that they have to go somewhere else. Like they're like, I'm busy. And you can see them like, oh, is this guy done talking yet? I got to go check on my other tables.
Just being sociable.
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember you've mentioned that before.
Yeah,
that's weird that she doesn't like you to be sociable.
Never did.
Overly. But overly,
Yeah,
I think.
but with strangers.
And then you would like compound on it just to kind of poke the bear a little bit.
Yeah. Like we were one time we were leaving Vegas, and she said, "Gee, don't start talking to this cab driver." I said, "Relax."
Who would do that? I wouldn't do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
So as soon as you get in, door's not even closed yet. So, buddy, what do you do for a living? How you doing today? How's the fare?
No, I opened up with because it's a common question in Vegas. You know, so how long have you been out here?
Yeah.
Because most people are not from Vegas, just like Florida. A lot of people aren't.
Right.
And I remember just looking at him. She was like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, and then the guy just wouldn't stop.
What? What'd I say?
Yeah, just having a conversation.
What'd I do?
Somebody, and this is probably something quite common. I know people like this. They text in 47142, starting projects and not finishing them. I have half a bathroom floor right now. Yep.
My biggest problem that I'm dealing with, I have two things right now. One is hoarding.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot of pictures, and the hard part about it is, I mean, they're pictures of loved ones, so you don't want to get rid of them.
Sure.
But I mean, the walls are just covered.
Yeah.
Especially with the grandkids, it's like, how do you say no? But it's like at some point we've got to say
tough.
no. That and she has the tendency of getting overzealous with other drivers on the road. And when I
Okay.
say that, I mean, like, don't you pull out and like. And she, not that she's a bad driver, it's, she's or you don't cut me off, or this person, and just like every little nitpicky thing. And I'm afraid it's going to bite her in the ass with the way road rage is nowadays. I mean, that's more of a safety thing where, somebody's going to get out of their car one of these days. And
I worry about my husband for that reason too.
But you too.
But I've had 2 incidents. His is on the daily.
Yeah.
On the daily. And I've had 2 incidents, and it was because these people, they were in the wrong and almost made me hit them.
That's what makes it even worse nowadays.
Yeah.
I mean, just the people. I mean, they do something wrong and then they get mad at you.
Yep.
It's amazing.
It really is. Really is. But if you want to share with us, 47142, start off with Real Radio, and you can use one of our brand new fun features. Just leave us what are they called? A talkback feature. Sorry.
Talkback.
Yeah. Go to the iHeartRadio app and find realradio921.com. Click on that microphone icon, and you can just leave us a quick message of just these are confessions of things about your partner that just absolutely drive you crazy.
Yeah, and again, if you don't want to say anything about maybe somebody, your ex or something like that.
Yeah, just make it up.
Yeah, that's good. Jimmy, who do we have?
We have Robert on the line. Robert, welcome to the Penthouse.
Hey, y'all. I wasn't really calling to fuss about my spouse, but I wanted to tell Jimmy, actually, when he mentioned about the, all the pictures and stuff. I think, Franny, don't you have one of those Picstar electric frames?
Oh, yeah, I guess if that's what it's called, yes.
And you can put like 1,000 pictures on it, just flips and flips and flips. Correct?
Yeah, those things are amazing. I'm telling you. And the best thing is it's tied into an email address. So any of your family members, friends, anything like that can send you one to your Picstar. And if you like it, you keep it or not. And I think it holds 20,000.
Yeah, no, I know a couple people have in their offices. It's really cool. And just keeps slipping out all day.
And put it in the kitchen, where you spend a lot of time. I find myself sometimes standing there at the counter just remembering, looking at the memory. So it's a cool deal.
That's a nice idea. Thanks a lot, Robert. I appreciate that.
That is a great idea.
I think they're about a couple $100 or $100.
I think you can find some,
Yeah, they're cool. That's a good idea.
And you got to get everything digitized.
Yeah.
I mean, all the photos, switched over.
Yeah, I know 2 people that I'm friendly with that have them. One in their office, one in their house, and they have a ton of pictures, and it just flips throughout the day.
Yep.
It's just cool.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it definitely is. And then at least you get someone to get rid of the pictures. That's the bottom line. If you got a bitch about your spouse and you can't say it, let us know.
I don't know if this is a bitch, but it sounds more like a confession on the text line.
Okay.
Yeah. It says my wife's younger stepmother used to hit on me.
Oh, wow.
She's hotter than my wife.
Oh, that's bad.
That's a confession. I don't know if you hate that about your wife, but
whoa. That's bad.
Yeah.
Now, who is it again?
Send pictures. Jimmy at iHeartMedia.
What do you mean?
What was it, stepmom?
My wife's younger stepmother.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't want to
My wife's younger stepmother
used to hit on me.
Yeah.
And in parentheses, she's hotter than my wife.
Oh, wow. That's bad.
So now we're using this as a confessional.
Section of porn that's dedicated to this.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's coming out with something.
Yes, it is.
Jimmy at realradio921.com. Jimmy Long on Facebook. At Jimothy0317 on Instagram.
Mo, that is something you don't want to say. My God. You want to talk about messing up a family? Your stepmother is hotter than your wife, and she hits on him.
Yeah, this one.
And she's younger.
This one sounds like I don't know. Maybe divorce is necessary. That he's an angry person who lacks empathy. But if I try to tell him, that just makes him even angrier. I feel like I'm always walking on eggshells. It's not cool. Yeah, I feel like maybe you should find somebody else with that.
It's not good.
Or go to couples therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Here we go. We don't fight a lot. We've been together for 3.5 years and maybe fought 5 times ever.
That's
but
good.
when we do, he goes silent, goes to bed, won't talk, and freaks out even if I if I even dare get near him. Maybe he'll talk the next day, but even then, it can't be a conversation. He says his piece, and that's all he allows. It's such an unhealthy way of resolving issues. And I agree. I know people like that too.
It's not good.
Not good.
You got to be able to talk, communicate, and tell each other what you want. Because how are you going to get past it? Then the thing will recur 6 months down the road. But again, they're just the way certain people are. There's certain people you can't change. So even if he doesn't want him to come near her, he's pretty mad. That's what I would think.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I mean, earlier you mentioned about fix the problem when you're dating, and maybe you don't fix some things. Some people are the way they are.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't even realize it's a problem.
Right.
Like a lot of things, and then all of a sudden it escalates, like everything else.
Sure.
And you're
Yeah,
like, hey,
of
you know what?
course. Sure.
There was signs of this, or there was signs of that, and I think in the beginning sometimes I know myself, but I'm like that with everything a lot. I'm too easy with stuff. You just all right, no problem, and then one day you wake up, it's like an iceberg. So you get hammered. But I think a couple of those are a real good one. But the kid with the hot text stepmother, that was
That was the thing. I don't know if he
right back to that one, didn't we?
I don't know if he hated anything about his wife there. I don't think so. I just think that he just wanted to let us know.
Yeah.
I think that was interesting. And then what are the odds on those two hooking up?
Apparently 100%.
100%. Yeah, some of the stories that you hear about people and spouses and brothers and sisters and family members, it is crazy, some of the stuff that happens. It really is. But if you have a situation where your spouse that you don't like something they do, let us know. 877-927-6969. Call us. Remember, you can watch us on Real TV right now. We are doing the show live every day 9 to 1, and it is sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. You get to see Jimmy, Francis, and another guy live doing what they do. Man, technology is there today. TV, radio, texting, Instagram, TikTok, any which way, we got you covered. It is the Penthouse, and we'll come back with some Florida stories. With some fun facts. My bad, you're good. Franny, anything that you want to tip the audience off to?
Well, today is Ides of March, so I'm going to give you some fun facts about that, because you may not know.
About March?
Ides of March.
Oh,
Yes.
Eyes of March. All right. She's going to come back with the Eyes of March. You might not
Not eyes.
Yeah, the eyes. Do they have 2 eyes, or are they cyclops?
That's what I heard. Eyes of March.
Oh, boy.
What'd you say?
Ides.
Oh, all right.
You're still hearing eyes, aren't you?
No, he knew.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I really didn't.
No?
No,
I was trying to help you, little buddy.
I know. You're supposed to say, yeah, it's a show.
Trying to help.
It's a show.
It's a show.
It's a
Come
show.
on, it's a show.
Yeah. So we'll get into Ides of March when we get back right here on the Penthouse on Real Radio 92.1.
Proving that some of us have a face for radio. Go to realradio921/watch so you can watch us make radio.
It's back and better than ever. Join us at Palm Beach Outlets on Saturday, March 26th for the Tastings Food and Wine event. Try unlimited samples from some of the area's best restaurants and finest wines, plus live entertainment. It's Tastings at Palm Beach Outlets Saturday, March 26th. Get your advance tickets now for just $25 at pbtastings.com, or be the first to sample with a VIP ticket that gets you in an hour before everyone else. Tastings, sponsored by Humana, Florida A&M University's Mary, Sprouts Farmers Market, and presented by Dr. G's Urgent Care, the best urgent care in South Florida. From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with a front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. Your happiest spring starts at Lowe's. Right now, Scott's Triple Action Lawn Fertilizer, everyday low price, starts at $29.98. Lowe's, home to any possibility. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Valid 3/10 through 3/16. Excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Hi, this is Joe Cordell with the law firm Cordell & Cordell. When the prospect of divorce becomes a reality, you need a partner that you can count on. If you're a man in this situation, consider contacting Cordell & Cordell. We've helped men navigate complex legal matters for 30 years.
Contact Cordell & Cordell to schedule an appointment with one of our firm's Miami area attorneys. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Lisa Carges, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only. Online at CordellCordell.com.
When it comes to cybersecurity, the biggest threats don't always strike the biggest targets. Almost half of all cyber attacks target small businesses. So help protect yours with Comcast Business Security Edge. It's advanced security that continuously scans for threats and helps protect every connected device. On the largest, fastest, reliable network with speeds up to 10 gigs to the most small businesses. So switch today and get cutting-edge speed with advanced security and be ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get a powerful and reliable internet solution from Comcast Business and ask how to add Security Edge. Or find out how to get a $650 prepaid card with a qualifying gig bundle. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go online to ComcastBusiness.com today to learn more. Prepaid card offer ends 3/21/22. Restrictions apply. Call for details.
Calling all coffee lovers. Hold on to your mugs because Panera's Unlimited Sip Club is offering the unreal deal of unlimited coffee for only $8.99 a month. Don't worry, you're not dreaming, because when we say unlimited, we mean unlimited. Unlimited boosts all day long. Unlimited smells of your favorite aroma. Unlimited sips of premium hot and iced coffees. Sign up on our app today to get your first month free. Panera, the familiar meet fantastic. Plus tax, first free month limited time offer. Restrictions apply. For complete details, visit www.panerabread.com/unlimited-sip-club.
Are you the parent of a 2 to 7-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting free radio offer. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse, the Parents' Choice Award-winning online learning program that's actually changing the lives of early learners everywhere.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
Right now, we're offering a special radio promo to try it free for a month, but you have to go to abcmouse.com/radio to claim your free month. That's abcmouse.com/radio.
Sponsored by Age of Learning.
Call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733 for a free consultation. And take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Who doesn't have a home security system? Hey, it's Megan. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera. You get a doorbell camera. You get a free doorbell camera. I wish I could give one to everyone, honestly, but only the first 40 listeners who dial pound 250 and when prompted say the keyword home security will get a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your phone with installation of your Sloman Shield. Oh, wait, there's more. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. Plus, the first 40 listeners that dial pound 250 from your cell and say the keyword home security will get the free doorbell camera that connects right to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call Sloman's now. Dial pound 250 and say keyword home security. Get your free doorbell camera today. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword home security. Be safe today.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Good morning. Watch for a wreck in Boca. It's on Dixie Highway north of Yamato Road. You'll find another crash in Royal Palm Beach on Belvedere Road at Sainsbury's Way and northbound on 95 at Gateway Boulevard. Keep an eye out for some debris that is in the right lane. That's a look at your Palm Beach County traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Are you a safe driver? Are you looking to save money? With DriveWise from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can save. At Allstate, better protection costs a whole lot less. Visit allstate.com or call an agent for a quote today.
Everybody, thanks for listening to R&R. And at 11:45, we got tickets to Incubus. Jimmy's in the house.
Good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hello. Good morning.
And she's got some fun facts.
It's Freddy's Fun Facts. Well, as I mentioned today, it is the Ides of March, or as Greeks likes to call it, the Eyes of March.
I had no idea. I was like, what is it?
It's got something to do with your man, Julius Caesar.
Caesar, who made the salad?
The Roman calendar, all that stuff. There's a few things that happen, but they say beware the Ides of March, or at least beware of when the Ides even takes place, March 15th. It is derived by the word Ides, which refers to the middle day of any month in the ancient Roman calendar. They say the Ides are specifically the 15th day of the month of March, May, July, or October, and the 13th day of the remaining months, which is very interesting. But if you have not heard of this, I will fill you in on some peculiar or fun facts. So, the assassination of Julius Caesar, this was one of the most notable events that defined the month of March. The Roman Emperor Julius Caesar was assassinated in 44 BC on March 15th. I don't know if you remember, but he was stabbed to death in the Senate House by his closest advisors and friends. Man, what a way to go. All your
Can't
buddies.
trust anybody.
Can't trust anybody.
I told him to call him sick that day.
That's why you bribe them all.
That's right, Jimmy. Pay them all off. How do I make you trust me? I'll pay you. I trust you.
They say this, beware the Ides of March, so because a lot of bad things happen. There's some good things that happen too. But this phrase has no historical integrity other than being a dialogue in a stage play from William Shakespeare. So it first originated in Shakespeare's account of Caesar being warned by a seer to beware the Ides of March. Many people believe that this phrase came originally from the Greek historian Plutarch. You know Plutarch, you guys buddies?
Yes. Plutarch? No, I sat next to him once at a Greek Easter. He didn't talk much.
I thought you were in first grade together.
We were in first grade together. We used to play wiffle ball.
Yeah.
I thought you guys,
Was he the pitcher or were you?
It varied.
Okay.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, I pitched. I wish I stayed in that league, to be honest with you. Be a lot better off today.
This I did not know. Santa Claus.
Has something to do with Caesar?
So some good things happen on this date. According to several sources, St. Nicholas was born on the Ides of March back in 270 AD. Of course, St. Nicholas is the inspiration for the popular, what they call Christmas mascot. He's not a mascot. He's real. Santa Claus.
He is.
Uh-huh. Et tu, Brute? It is the phrase most associated with Julius Caesar as Brutus, his most trusted companion who stabbed him.
Oh, that sucks. So
this phrase has become the ultimate declaration of betrayal and heartbreak of a friend. However, the expression is another invention of Shakespearean fiction, just so you know.
Don't Bogart me or Brutus me.
What?
Whatever.
You should say don't Brutus me.
Yeah.
You should.
That's a good one.
Don't stab me.
Yeah, don't stab me in the back.
And we'll just leave it there for
No,
your
I want
Ides of
more.
March.
Keep going.
I like the Caesar salad.
You're killing time.
Caesar. Oh, wow. I knew he got stabbed and killed, but I thought it was by a woman.
Really?
Yeah, I thought no. It was by Brutus.
Yeah, and a couple other people.
Ooh, man, that's not good.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, you can't trust your friends.
No, man, you wish you could, right?
Yeah, wish you could.
Yep.
877-927-6969. Let us know if you've ever been stabbed by anybody in the back as a friend or foe. But love to hear funny stories. And before, I got a couple text messages about things that you hate about your spouses.
Yeah, we're taking confessions.
Oh.
We're taking confessions. Any of the texts you want to share?
One of my buddies is like, I just hate her. That's all.
Wow. So why are you together?
That's what I said. I said, time to leave.
Terrible.
Yeah, because I just hate her.
Yeah, when hate's a word, it's maybe time to
I think
go.
also hate's a word that's exaggerated. People maybe dislike.
Yeah.
Hate's strong.
Hate is very strong.
If you hate somebody, you have a lot. I could never hate somebody, even if they did something wrong to me. And I've had that happen in my life. I don't hate them. I might dislike what they did. But hate's a strong word.
Not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan. I love it, Jim. You're on fire today.
Hey, that's yours.
We have somebody.
I'm not taking it.
I know, but it is good.
True. We have somebody who texts in at 47142, started off with Real Radio, and they said, I'm dating this guy who dresses really nice, and he hosts a popular radio show, but every time he spends the night, I wake up the next day with money on the dresser and him nowhere to be found. That's what they hate about their spouse.
Okay.
What's there to hate? You kidding me? That's great.
I have finally realized
Yes.
through many people have told me this, that's something that really bothers them, but they really never mentioned it to me. They would just say it in passing. So I have learned in the future that I will be up when somebody wakes up.
I am with Jimmy. That sounds like a dream. Wake up and money's on the dresser.
Screw these people.
Right?
Come on over.
You're gone. You
Stay
look
over
over
my place.
Right? You look over, you see money on the dresser
Cash.
and the bed to yourself. You just sprawl and you go to sleep another hour. You're like, this is great.
Somebody give me a mimosa.
Yes.
Make this a hat trick.
This is awesome.
Years ago, I was in Vegas. I've told this story, and I left this girl that I didn't know really well money to get a massage. And I went down to the pool with Leo and my friends. I didn't want to leave her my credit card because I didn't really
Because you didn't know her.
I didn't know
that well. I mean, she's
Smart.
worth 2 dimes,
Yeah.
but cash only.
And she came down to the pool and really lit me up in front of my friends, threw the money in the pool, which you know story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
My buddy Leo jumped in the water.
Yeah, he jumped in. He's getting all that cash.
But I get that.
I can try this.
I get that, though, because she didn't know you. You guys weren't dating. It was probably a one-night stand kind of casual hookup. So she probably woke up going, this guy thinks I'm a prostitute, and I'm not a prostitute.
Okay, but what
And it's Vegas, so that's probably what was going through her head.
So take the money and run. Seriously,
understand.
I don't know.
I would get offended.
wait a
You
minute.
would.
I would. If I hooked up with a guy and there was, we had a great night out, one night stand, hooked up with them. I thought maybe we were going to get up and have breakfast or hang out at the hotel. And I wake up and there's money on the dresser. I would automatically assume that this guy got the wrong impression. He clearly thinks I'm a prostitute. And I would take offense to that.
Can I say one thing?
Of course. I'm just saying how I feel. Continue on.
Okay, I left a note on the side of the bed. I said, I'm going down to the pool with my friends. If you get up early or whatever time, I left some money if you want to go to the spa. I'll be at the pool.
Well, that's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, to me, if that's the truth, if you did leave a nice sweet note like that, I don't understand why she got pissed.
She said she never saw the note.
Well, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, now we know.
Oh my God! Hello.
Mystery
Your
solved.
note has nothing to do with it then.
Law and Order.
Boy.
And I remember when she came down, I was like, what? Was it not enough?
Oh, we figured that out.
Yeah, that was easy.
We solve mysteries on this show. She goes, I didn't see any note.
We are a mystery on this show.
The show's a mystery.
And the mystery. How'd you get on the air? Oh, no.
It's worked for a long time, people. It's worked for a long time. It was a misunderstanding, by the way. And yeah, she did throw the money in the pool, and Leo, my buddy, jumped in the pool and got all the money. Wasn't a lot. I think I left her $200, $300, nothing crazy. 877-927.
Oh, that's what she was mad about.
That's all you think I'm worth?
Should have been 2 dimes. 300? You think I'm only worth 300? That's what she's mad about.
I think that was a nice gesture.
Now we got down to the science.
So you think I was a scoon bidet? I left her not enough? Maybe. Who knows? We'll solve this problem and many more in the penthouse. And some details that come out about Aaron Rodgers' new deal. And these numbers are crazy. We'll talk about how much Mr. Rodgers is going to get. And I think he'll be able to have some new palm trees in his neighborhood. It is the Penthouse. Peace.
We're everywhere you need to be. Find your favorite show at realradio921.com.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with a front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Rocket Mortgage. When you apply for a home loan, there are different options depending on your situation and needs. With Rocket Mortgage, you can see how different down payments, monthly payments, and closing costs will impact your loan and your budget. When you need a lender who works for you, Rocket can.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
You could unlock more cash than you realize from your home's equity with a cash-out refinance today. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. And with Rocket Mortgage, you could unlock thousands in less than 3 weeks. But you've got to act right now before rates go up. So when you're looking to unlock the cash in your home, Rocket can. Call 833-8ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started.
Rocket. Rates current as of 12/12/21. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender license in all 50 states. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
At Wendy's, March is madness. With our breakfast Baconator. Sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant. Both made with fresh cracked eggs. Or even a honey butter chicken biscuit. And we're just getting warmed up. Get 50% off the official breakfast of March Madness when you order through the Wendy's app. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
For a limited time at participating Wendy's via app offer only. Account registration required. No discount applies to taxes or fees. Not valid with any other offer.
Who doesn't have a home security system? Hey, it's Megan. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera. You get a doorbell camera. You get a free doorbell camera. I wish I could give one to everyone, honestly, but only the first 40 listeners who dial pound 250 and when prompted say the keyword home security will get a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your phone with installation of your Sloman Shield. Oh, wait, there's more. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. Plus, the first 40 listeners that dial pound 250 from your cell and say the keyword home security will get the free doorbell camera that connects right to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call Sloman's now. Dial pound 250 and say keyword home security. Get your free doorbell camera today. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword home security. Be safe today.
Hey, I got a new idea for our podcast, Ridiculous Crime.
Hit me with it.
A con man gets busted for dining and dashing and becomes an Australian folk hero.
I got one for you. Jimmy Stewart once smuggled a Yeti's finger out of Nepal.
Both of these live up to our Ridiculous Crime guarantee. Always 99% murder-free.
And 100% ridiculous.
Listen to Ridiculous Crime on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brought to you by DuckDuckGo. Protect your privacy online for free with DuckDuckGo.
Be a part of the world's greatest collector car auction's highly anticipated return to Florida. The 2022 Barrett-Jackson Palm Beach Auction, April 7th through 9th. Experience the action as hundreds of the most sought-after vehicles cross the block. Take a lap on the Barrett-Jackson Performance Track. Explore the exhibitor marketplace with interactive displays, live music, food, and more. This unforgettable automotive event is fun for the entire family. To purchase tickets or for more information, visit barrett-jackson.com.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Good morning. We're still dealing with a wreck in Boca. It's on Dixie Highway north of Yamato Road. Watch for hazardous road conditions on Purdy Lane east of Sherwood Forest Boulevard. And in Lake Park, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is responding to a wreck on US 1 at Park Avenue. That's a look at your Palm Beach County traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
Spring break is here, and summer will be here before you know it, so now's the time to start planning your next great adventure. But before you do, check out podguides.com from iHeartRadio. Podguides.com is your chance to explore the world through audio with an interactive map that's pinned with podcast episodes that serve as your local guide. Podcasts to help with what to see.
RealRadio921.com. Right there on that homepage, you're going to see the link that says Real TV, sponsored by Monroe's and Palm Beach. You click on that, and bam, just like that, you're looking at us.
There you are. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello, and good morning.
And Francis is here.
Hello. Happy Tuesday.
There was a drama with Aaron Rodgers last year, this year, and it looks like his 3-year deal is being released. And I hope he can live on this in Green Bay. It's going to be tough, but he's probably going to have to carpool the price of gas. This year, he's going to make $42 million and change. 2023, he's making $59 million.
Oh, poor guy.
$59 million. Now, the first 2 years of his contract, Jimmy, which is unheard of, is fully guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And his third year, he's getting a little bit of a cut. He's going to $49 million and change. So a 3-year deal, basically about, $150 million and change, and over 100 of it is guaranteed. My God, that is staggering numbers for Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
And does he have the option to play each year, correct?
Yes, he can retire.
Right.
Yeah. They won't trade him. Right. But he can retire and be like, hey, I'm done next year or whatever. Yeah. Like all contracts, you guys, if they want to get out early, whatever.
Well, and that's the thing, right? Because I don't know if there was something different about it, because the way I read it, because it's a 4-year contract, and nobody plans on him playing for 4 more years.
I think
right?
I read 3, but I could be wrong.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong.
No, that was the original speculation, I might be going back. Now we've got more details on it. So.
Yeah. I got 22, 23, 24, 42 and change, 59 change, and 49 change. Man. So 150.
He'll be all right.
No, he'll be all right. I mean, price of gas and everything like that. He won't have to carpool.
Just buy an island or something.
That's it. My God. Oh, my God. I can't believe 2023, $59 million for Aaron Rodgers. Woof. Man, what are Packers going to do when he does retire? That's the question.
Save a lot of money.
Save a lot of money, you're right. And they've only won 1 Super Bowl with Aaron in 17 years. I think he's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he's the best. Yeah, I think he's right there. Him, Mahomes.
You think he's better than Mahomes, Brady, even Brady?
Yes.
All right.
At this time, yes.
Okay.
I think Brady's fantastic.
Because you've been saying that. I've heard you say that about Aaron Rodgers for the past couple years.
Yeah. I think he's the best. That's just my opinion.
So is it the team around him that's why they can't get any Super Bowl rings?
They don't play well in the playoffs. He doesn't play well in the playoffs. He's 11-10.
Okay.
Yeah, that's their Achilles.
Yeah.
Once they get into the postseason.
And 21 playoff games, he's 11-10 for the success he's had during the year, especially the last 3 years. He was 13-3. And last year they lost in the first round. And the 2 years before that, they were 1 game away from the Super Bowl. They lost in the championship. But a lot of people look at, quarterbacks and players, how many Super Bowls you got to, how many you won, and stuff like that. But do I think he's the best quarterback? Yes, I think he's the best, but that is a lot of money. And for a guy who always talks about the team and build around you, it's just when you take that kind of money, it's hard, to get other guys to come with salary cap.
Talking about a lot of money, I just saw this on TMZ, and this I feel like is going to go for a ton of money. That there is a autograph card up for auction.
Greek's rookie card?
How did you know that?
Greek's rookie card.
And it is actually signed by 3 basketball superstars. I guess some would call them GOATs in their own right, greatest of all time. Mm-hmm. So this basketball card features signatures from Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant.
Ooh, wow.
And it is up for sale. Its current price right now is $160,000.
That sounds cheap.
So it's an 08 Upper Deck Radiance card, features the signature of these 3 NBA legends in one place, and they say it's in great condition. Its centering has a grade of 9.5, corners have a 8.5 grade, and the edges have a 9.0 grade. They say the card is pretty special with Kobe, MJ, and LeBron's images are featured on the front with their individual autographs in blue ink on see-through surface next to their respective photos. So they say the back of the card sports the Lakers, Bulls, and Cavs logo. And it's pretty cool if you have not seen it yet. So we know, we're seeing this. We're saying collectors are increasingly seeking out autographs from athletes. And are you surprised that is it auction or is somebody purchasing? Yeah, autograph card. Yeah, it's up for auction. Okay, so I guess, yes, it's starting at $160.
How does that not go for millions?
Right?
Yeah. I would think a lot more money. I don't know about millions, but who knows? But a lot more.
Well, that's a starting bid, right?
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, okay. All right.
So there's only 4 days left on this auction that I've seen. And it's PWCC. I don't know what that stands for. PWCC Marketplace, I guess, is the one who has listed the card.
Yeah, so I think anything with Kobe is going to be a lot of money because, again, he passed away a few years ago.
And, besides this being autographed, there's only 5 copies of this exact card in existence, by the way. So it's a pretty special thing.
Oh, yeah. I think,
boy, that's got to go for a ton.
Yeah, I would think so.
So I guess there was a card that had bared their 3 names, Bryant, MJ, and James, sold for $322,000 back in 2021. But they're saying that this card is a bit more special than that one was. So
it's amazing.
We'll see.
I like to see, like you said, Monday. We'll check it out, what it goes for. I can't see it going for more than $500,000 at least. You would think.
Oh, at least. Right. Yeah.
I would think.
I don't know, 7. That's got to be 7 figures.
Yeah, it might be. It really might be.
Brady's rookie card went for what? 2 something? 2 point something million?
Yeah, I never understood that.
More?
Yeah, I never understood that. The amount of money that goes with certain guys and certain people.
You got 3 All-Stars on one card.
Yeah.
Authenticated. This is, from everything that, I'm taking from Franny's article here. That's, God, you would just think. And it's in such pristine condition. And there's only 5 of these cards in existence.
Yeah.
I would think so. Wow. Who knows if there's multiple players on it, if it loses its value. I don't know. I don't know anything about cards, so I can't say.
That's interesting. Because naturally, you would think it would be worth more, right?
I would think so, but by the opening bid, I don't. So, that's what I'm saying. That's something that popped in my head. Maybe if other players are on it, it's worth less. I don't know. I would think normally, wow, that's Kobe, and that's obviously...
And especially with Kobe.
Yeah, and Michael Jordan and LeBron, I would think it would be worth a ton, but $160. But we'll see Monday. You said over the next 4 days, it's got to be worth a lot. And the condition, they said, is almost perfect. Now, is a picture of the card, is it a pictures of all 3 guys playing or just their faces?
So you have, like their, it looks almost like kind of like a profile. You can see a little bit of their, like from shoulders up.
Oh, okay.
And it's Kobe, then Jordan in the middle, and then LeBron on the bottom. It's a cool looking card.
Yeah.
I can show you in a bit. I'm trying to see if I can see what it's up
and
at.
that they all signed it. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's what I would think. Like I did learn a lesson. I've had a lot of autographed footballs for years and baseballs. And I didn't notice until Ricky Williams, I did something with him, that they, I wasn't paying attention. They said, don't put your name.
Yeah.
If you put your name, it drops the value. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I didn't realize that. Like if it's just too Greek, it's worth barely zip. Unless you find a guy whose name's Greek who wants to buy it.
Yeah.
Besides that, you're screwed.
Well, and that makes sense. I mean, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
Sure,
and I didn't
sure.
realize it. For years, I always got them. You know, I mean, I must have 300 footballs that are autographed.
Well, and you probably tell people, and a lot, that's what people do. Can you please make it out to? Can you please make it out to? Not realizing that if they don't, it probably has more, well, it does have more value to it.
Well, I also realized that players, when you ask them to give it to write your name, they're more prone to do it because
Yes.
they know you can't sell it.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't think of that. I was just like, hey, you know, Jason Taylor, got the pleasure of meeting him. He gave me an autographed Dolphin football. To Greek, Jason Taylor. But if you wanted to, and I don't want to sell the stuff, but if I wanted to, they're not worth anything. It is the Penthouse. We'll be back in a few minutes with a trifecta. Then 11:45, we got tickets to Incubus. Your chance to win if you're a big fan. Who's most likely to? Who's most likely to get a football autograph to themselves? Probably Greek. We'll be back. Peace.
Letting you in on what girls talk about when the boys are not around. It's Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan. Hear the latest episode right now on realradio921.com/Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan. Saturday and Sunday nights at 10 on Real Radio 92.1.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with the front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
There's a lot of personal injury lawyer ads out there, but this is the only one you need to remember. It's zipclaims.com. Perfect for car accidents, slip and falls, and homeowner insurance claims. See, personal injury lawyers take 30 to 40% of the money they recover for you. That's money that should be going in your pocket, not theirs. And thanks to COVID, it could take 3 to 5 years for your case to go to trial. That's too long. So if you're looking for a fast and fair resolution to your case, use zipclaims.com. Hi, I'm attorney John Broder, and other lawyers charge you 30 to 40% regardless of whether your case settles or goes to trial. That's not fair, which is why I started zipclaims.com, where you can use our software for free and keep 100% of your settlement money. 96% of cases settle, so yours probably will too. Don't hire an expensive lawyer who's going to overcharge you to settle your case. Visit zipclaims.com. Restrictions apply, so visit zipclaims.com to see if your claim qualifies. Visit zipclaims.com today.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast, free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Here's a fire safety tip from 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. Practice a fire escape plan with your family twice a year. Another tip, after a fire, first call 911, then call 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. They're available 24/7 for emergency service. Trust 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com for fire, smoke, and water cleanup so you can get back in your repaired home ASAP. Call them at 877-FIRE-017. That's 877-347-3017.
Tobacco-free Florida knows how hard it is to quit nicotine, which is why we offer different quit options to choose from for free, like 24/7 quit coaches available over the phone, free online resources, and free 2-week starter kits of quit aids. We're even experimenting with 80s pop music.
You know it's time, no more cigarettes and you'll be fine. A full commitment to quit is the plan. Time to get the back of your head. It's a perfect time for you to quit and say, I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. I'll never come back. I'm giving you up, giving you up, giving you up. I'm letting you go, I'm letting you never come back to smoke. I'll never come back to smoke. Never coming back.
singing. Are we 100% on that, or you're not going to use it? Good. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
For more information about contests on the station, visit realradio921.com/rules.
The Laundronauts, a potentially untrue tale based on actual events. A young boy is shoved into a washing machine and vanishes. His friends try to rescue him, only to discover a magical world beyond the machine. Season 1 stars Ed Asner and me, John Cameron Mitchell.
Find J.D. Belzell and bring him back home safely.
Listen to The Laundronauts on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Good morning. We're still dealing with a wreck in Boca. It's on Dixie Highway north of Yamato Road. Watch for hazardous road conditions on Purdy Lane east of Sherwood Forest Boulevard. And in Lake Park, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is responding to a wreck on US 1 at Park Avenue. That's a look at your Palm Beach County traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by Kelley Blue Book. Kelley Blue Book Instant Cash Offer is an official offer to buy your car. Enter your vehicle ID info, answer some questions, then get a no-obligation offer to sell or trade it. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car, schedule a time, and drive away with confidence. For all of the its, kbb.com it.
Hiring heating up? Indeed's hiring platform makes it easy to attract, screen,
Welcome back to the Penthouse. I'm glad that you all joined us today. By the way, there's several ways that you can join the Penthouse. You can always call us, 877-927-6969. You can always text us at 47142. You got to start that text off with Real Radio. That way you direct it to us. Or you can always email me, Jimmy at realradio921.com. You can email the show, Jimmy at realradio921.com. Thanks for joining the Penthouse today. I am Jimmy, and we have our greatest hostess of the mostest in the world, Greek.
What's up,
going
there,
on,
Jimmy?
buddy?
Thank you. What a great intro. My God, I got to tape that and play it back tonight when I can't sleep. It'll put a smile on my face. Franny's here.
We're going to stick with the hostess.
The most wonderful.
Hostess of the mostest. It's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
LeBron James, he is definitely one of the best basketball players of all time. You can debate it, and that's what's good about sports.
LeBron James.
You can debate that all the time, but he scored a great club, 10,000 rebounds, 10,000 assists, and over 30,000 points, and those numbers are going up. LeBron, great career, 4 championships with 3 different teams. I mean, he's going to go down as an icon. He won't go down like Jordan, for a lot of people, because I think some people just don't like LeBron, but he's had an unbelievable career, and he's really done such a great job on the court and what he's done for the NBA, taking it to the next level. And he's worldwide known. Everybody knows LeBron. Last night in the NBA, there was a guy from the Minnesota Timberwolves, and this guy is unbelievable. He's a huge individual. He's 7 foot and change, and he can threes like I eat bananas. I mean, it's unbelievable. Or I eat oranges or apples. I mean, he just does it all the time, no problem. 149-139. Towns dropped in 60 points. Most points scored this year by an individual in the NBA. The all-time record is 100 by Will Chamberlain, and I think Kobe is second with 81 points in one game. But unbelievable game by him last night. And the NFL free agency is open. Teams could start talking to people on Monday. It actually opens tomorrow. You get a lot of deals that are going down, and things are being picked up, and players re-signed. We talked about Aaron Rodgers, and it looks like Teddy Bridgewater is going to be signing with the Dolphins as a backup behind Tua. And that's a good pickup, I think, because you never know with Tua if anything happens with him, injuries. You got somebody who's been in the league for a while and had some success, and he's going to definitely sign. It is and that is your trifecta. peace.
Well, gas thieves in Houston got super brave. Here's a story that we've heard about people trying to siphon gas because of the high prices right now. That's obviously going around right now. Well, check out this story. These guys stole fuel from a gas station's underground tanks. They drove in with a minivan, and they've got a trap door in the minivan that they can open up, and where the tankers come in to fuel up a gas station, right? So they go right in there, lift up the lid. They can. They somehow are picking the locks, right, that are on there, and they're just putting a hose down there, pumping it up into a tank that they've got in a minivan, and they drove off.
So it was like rigs for it. They knew. They were ready.
Oh, yeah. And I would imagine they're doing it more at multiple different gas stations. But this particular one is just a family-owned. It's a small one, It's not like your big name brands. And so finally, the guy was, started noticing that the inventory was low for, and it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah.
And started watching some of the surveillance and saw this same minivan do it 3 times, right?
Terrible.
They park over top for about 15 minutes, pump the gas, and leave.
Wow.
Actually, he was getting diesel, not that it much matters, but fuel's fuel. So finally, he saw the guy coming in for a 4th trip, and he was able to go out and chase him away, but and get a license plate number. So hopefully they can catch this dude, because if he's doing it there, he's obviously doing it at other places.
Oh, I'm sure.
But he ended up getting away with $5,000 worth of fuel. It's like 1,000 gallons total that they lost from this guy getting in there and doing this. Can you imagine that? Boy, that's stones. That is stones.
It is.
Take a minivan, cut a hole in the floor of it so that you can siphon gas from a gas station.
Yep.
Wow.
That is crazy. I mean, we got a little bit of relief. I don't know if you guys noticed it or not, but it looks like as of today, the average price of a gallon of regular gas fell to $4.32 a gallon from $4.33. So we're down a penny, y'all.
All right.
Hallelujah.
We're down a penny.
That's good news. Anything is better than nothing, so I'll take a penny.
Hey, I'm with you.
Yeah. And a lot of times people are not even putting in the high test anymore. Somebody was calling up last night. They said, can I put the mid-grain or the regular? I said, yeah, I do for years. I mean, again, it's up to you as an individual. A lot of people say the car might not run the same way, but I haven't put high test in any car.
Check with your manufacturer, because there are certain high-performance engines that require it. And, the thing is, with something like that, I don't mean to be come across as mean or anything, but if you can afford a car like that, you can afford gas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not hurting you as much. I mean, if you got a Ferrari or Lamborghini out there, I mean, those engines usually require premium. You can afford the gas.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking those cars.
But I mean, it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt everybody.
No,
fuel prices will hurt everybody, unfortunately.
Of course. Yeah, I'm not thinking that. If you got a Ferrari, Lamborghini,
Well, that's what they say. I mean, those are the engines, and those are the vehicles that do need the premium.
And I mentioned this yesterday about Uber charging that fuel surge charge. It looks like Lyft is following suit. Right, they're adding a temporary fuel surcharge as well on its rides to help drivers deal with the surging gas prices. So it is not just Uber you'll see that with. I was actually watching the local news, and they're saying that Amtrak and Brightline are just killing it because a lot of people are taking the train because it's cheaper for them to do that than it is to drive.
Yeah.
So they are one of those industries that's not hurting. They're actually thriving right now. And speaking of Brightline, it looks like that they're doing something new too. And it was something that we kind of saw around the city of West Palm and other metro cities, but they're expanding their services now, Brightline is, to bicycles. So I think as of today, the bicycles are available to rent at 17 bike stations throughout West Palm Beach. I know that they tried it. It was a different company, and they were like they were green-colored bikes, I remember.
I remember Miami.
No, maybe they were like blue, but they had them in West Palm. They had them in City Place.
Miami.
I don't recall the name of the company, but they eventually took them away. I don't know why, but
Lauderdale had them too.
Yeah, a lot of
metro
metro
vacation
cities.
down there. Even in Lauderdale by the Sea, that small little town, they had them.
Yep. And, we saw a lot of people doing the scooters, too.
Yep.
The little Razor scooters as well. But, they're saying that it's the president of Brightline was talking, and he says the motorless form of transportation is part of Brightline's effort to offer eco-friendly mode of transportation. Obviously, the whole point is to offer alternate modes of getting around besides from a car.
Sure.
And they say, and from the station. So a lot of them are going to be right there. So when you get off your Brightline. You just hop on a bike and go wherever you got to go, I guess.
Yep.
I know that they do offer rides. You hear their new commercials as well, too, and I've seen them. They look like the long golf carts.
Oh, really?
And they will take you, I think, and pick you up, too, if you take Brightline. But you have to be, I believe it's 5 miles, I believe, from the station.
Little shuttle service type
Yeah.
thing? That's cool. Cool.
Yeah, so it offers, and it's with your ticket when you purchase it, because I when you book Brightline, it asks if you want to take a free ride, and I put in the hotel, and I put in it was too far. It's like going to the Fountain Blue, like, too far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
gotcha.
far.
Yeah,
For Brightline?
so, so while you're booking your ticket, you put in whatever address of where you're
Right,
going, and
yeah.
if it's not far, then they will take you for free. It comes with the, I don't say for free, but it comes along with your ticket.
Get to 5 miles for free.
Exactly. And
drop me
yeah,
off.
and then drop me off. Drop me off wherever you can. Just drop me close.
Then we'll walk.
Now, Brightline, you've been on many times. I've never been on, but it's not a big train. Like it's not a ton of passengers, right?
Yeah, there's a few carts, maybe 3 or 4 carts.
Okay.
But they're long, yeah.
Yeah. I last night actually I saw it when
Maybe
it came by.
maybe 3 carts.
Yeah, I know they're trying to put a new spot in Boca.
They're trying to put new spots out. It's a stop, yeah.
That's not done yet? Actually,
It will be soon.
It's soon? Okay. Okay. I remember reading about the construction of it a little while ago.
Yep. But they're saying the first fleet of bikes is launching today, consists of 150 bicycles and 20 e-bikes. Be careful with those. Simon Cowell's not very good at writing those. Across the 17 stations.
You might get crushed.
Yeah. So the bikes can be rented and returned to any of the designated stations, by the way. And rates start at $1 per 30 minutes. They're
That's very inexpensive.
Yeah, they also offer a subscription, a Bright Bike subscription for $15 a month.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
$1 for a half hour?
Yep.
Damn.
$1 for a half hour or $15 for the whole month.
Huh.
Well, that's
which is a
cheap.
pretty good deal. Yeah.
Damn.
So if you want to do it, they have a Bright Bike app, and it's now available in the App Store. So yeah, if this sounds like something you want to get into, especially if you work like in the downtown area or anywhere close to a station, it might make sense for you.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to a Heat game, maybe you could take a bike, get off at Brightline, and take it right there. But Brightline's pretty close to the FX Center.
Oh, no, it's super close to watch a Heat game. Yeah, walking distance.
Yeah.
Walking distance. Yeah. Do you guys want to give away some tickets to go see Incubus?
Sure.
Yeah. So 877-927-6969. We have a pair of tickets up for grabs to see Incubus. This is with special guest Sublime with Rome, happening Sunday, July 24th at the I Think Financial Amphitheater. This is a win 'em before you can buy them, because tickets do not go on sale until this Friday at 10 a.m. So give us a call, 877-927-6969. We are going to play Who's Most Likely To, where I give you a question, and you just have to be like, who's most likely to? Is it Greek? Is it Franny, or is it Jimmy? Guess it right, and you are going to get a pair of tickets to see Incubus and with Sublime with Rome.
Can't beat that, people. That easy. Bada bing. Just pay attention to the Penthouse.
Bada bing.
Make an educated guess, because those are always the best ones when you're using your education.
Yes.
And then pick it out, and then Franny will give it to you, and then you're on your way to Incubus. Jimmy's getting everybody lined up, and when he's done, we'll get going. Don't forget, this Friday, it'll be here before you know it. It's the day after St. Patrick's Day, and Greek's Hardwood will be at Strike Cigar Lounge, downtown Boca on the patio. Beautiful place, great selection of cigars, fine whiskeys, and handcrafted cocktails, all available for you for Greek's Hardwood, and we'll have some gift cards for New York Prime that we'll be giving away 1 an hour. We'll give you a little special code. We'll pick some games, and you guys have some fun. Make sure you stop by Friday. Strike Cigar Lounge. My boy Ronnie there. A great place, great atmosphere. I love the patio. It is just the best. You're just hanging out, relaxing, enjoying South Florida, having a cigar with a friend, all TVs. If you want to watch basketball this week, that's a perfect place. Sit outside in the patio and watch a game. You cannot beat it at Strike Cigar Lounge. We'll be there Friday, Franny and I, for Greek's Hardwood from 9 to 1. Stop by and see us. Peace. I'm excited about that. We did that show I think it was around Super Bowl was our first one. Yes, it was. It was the Friday before
It's the
Super Bowl.
only one. Yeah, it's the only time I've been down there.
Yeah, and now we're back for Greek's Hardwood. We'll see what happens. We might be back there for football season also. But good place, a lot of fun, great selection of cigars, handcrafted cocktails, and premier whiskeys, all for you in one roof. Strike Cigar Lounge will be there on Friday. Jimmy's getting everybody on hold, and when he gets everybody ready, we'll end up bringing you guys on, ask you a couple of little questions about, the drill. How long you been listening to the Real Radio? What do you think of that Greek kid? And then you get your question that Franny has. And then after that, you're ready to go. Jimmy, are we ready?
We are, and we're going to start with Eric. Eric, welcome to the Penthouse.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Eric. How are you today, sir?
Good, thank you.
How long you been listening to Real Radio?
Oh, man, must be like 15 years now, I think.
Nice. What do you think of that Greek kid so far?
Who? No, I'm just kidding.
Nice. That works a lot.
That's how you lose, buddy.
That's us.
That's how you lose right there.
Yeah, everybody does that. Who? Let's get more and more popular. Well, thank you, Eric. Listen for the question right now by Franny, and then maybe you're on your way to Incubus.
All right.
Ready?
Eric, let's do this. Yep. Oh, let me turn. We got to turn off our cameras. Hold on. Camera off. Oh, I like it. I like the background music. Makes sense with what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Is this Incubus?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait to go see them.
All right. We are playing.
You can do it now. The camera's off.
I know. Was he making a jerking move?
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
making who's most likely to. So there's a little salt and pepper in the mouth.
Nice.
Well, not really in the mouth, it's just out in the air.
Hey.
All right.
I don't talk about bullseye.
Okay, just wait for Jimmy to cue you for your answer.
All right.
Out of the three of us, Jimmy, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to suck up to the boss?
All right, we have our answer, Eric. Out of the three of us, Greek, Francis, or myself, Jimmy, who is most likely to suck up to the boss?
Oh, man. Let's just throw it out there, Jimmy.
Sorry, Greek's the company man.
Yeah. That was a quick point. He didn't agree. I don't know what you didn't hear him go.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Jimmy and I pointed at Greek real quick, and he goes.
Just trying to keep the lights on.
All right, sorry, Eric. Who do we got next?
Grab my ass.
All right.
Grab my ass.
Grab it.
All right, let's get that down. All right, and next up, we got Mike in Port St. Lucie. Hey, welcome from the Pizzle. Mike, what's going on?
What's up, Penthouse?
Hey, Mike, how are you? How long you been listening to this icon of a radio station, a pillar of society?
Doing good. About 8 years now.
What do you think of that Greek kid?
Greek is amazing. I love it. He's got the vocabulary.
That's it. See, that's how you do it. There's our winner. I'll just
There
put
you
you on
go.
hold, Mike. Get some info for. No, I'm kidding. All right, Franny.
Okay, let's do this.
Here we go. Let's do it again.
I can't
All
with
right.
him. He looks at me like, see people like me. Did you see
That's
that?
so funny.
Did you see it? Like, ew. All right, let's do this. Okay.
That wasn't the look.
We're gonna. What was the look then?
That I love you.
Okay.
And 4 hours a day is not enough.
Oh boy. we're gonna stick with kind of like work themed who's most likely to. All right.
All righty.
Out of the three of us, Jimmy, Greek, or Franny. And yeah, wait for Jimmy to cue you up too for the answer. Who is most likely to reply to an email the quickest?
Okay, we have our answer, Mike. From Port St. Lucie, out of the three of us, myself, Jimmy, Francis, or Greek, who is most likely to reply to an email the quickest?
Franny.
We chose myself,
Sorry,
Mike,
buddy.
although I would kind of go with you too. Franny's pretty quick on the email as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Well, it's a tough one. I mean, really. I mean,
You're quick
really,
to him?
it's great.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the only problem, I mean, he's not going to read it. but
Yeah.
He might reply to it, but he's not.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mike.
Next up, we have Alexandra. Alexandra, welcome to the Penthouse. What do you think of that Greek kid?
It is absolutely amazing.
That's how you do it right there.
How long you been listening to Real Radio?
About 6 years.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Got a little run going
Nice
here.
run.
You a big fan of Incubus?
Of course.
All right, let's see if we can get you hooked up.
Yes, let's do this, Alexandra. So, out of the three of us, Jimmy, Greek, or Franny, who is most likely to get on the dance floor first? Let's play it. Okay, we placed our votes.
All right, Alexandra, out of the three of us, Greek, Francis, or myself, Jimmy, who is most likely to get onto the dance floor first?
I'm going to do Francis.
There you go. That's how you win, right there.
You sound like a smart girl.
You are. It may not be pretty, but I try.
Are you in a lane? Just two
Alexandra-
thumbs out. And
No, I think I'm good. But I told you, when I get drunk, I tend to robot off people. I'll go in, I'll challenge people to the robot, and I am terrible at the robot.
Only when you're drinking.
Yeah, of course. But congratulations.
Now, about 3 years ago, I'd have given you a run for your money on that because I used to really cut a rug.
All right.
Maybe a little longer than that. Alexandra, I'm going to put you on hold, and we're going to get some info from you here in a couple minutes. If you would please just hang tight for a couple. We'll get you set up with those tickets to Incubus.
There you go. And for the, Mike and Eric and others who are on hold and you were like, damn it, I really want to see Incubus. So we're going to be giving away tickets again on Thursday. So make sure you're tuned in at 11:45. You can always go to realradio921.com, the contest page, register to win there because you have an opportunity to win tickets there as well, too. And it looks like mañana, which is Wednesday, tomorrow, Dano and Nutter are going to be giving away tickets to Incubus.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chachi and Yanni.
Chachi and Yanni. But speaking of Chachi and Yanni, today, they're going to be giving away at some point between 3 and 7. We never know when because they like to surprise us. They're going to be giving away tickets to our tastings event.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is our 5th tastings, food, wine, craft beer, and spirits event. And I say ours because it is. It is ours. It is iHeartRadio. We put this together along with some fantastic local businesses. And this is at the Palm Beach Outlet Center Court. And we have food from local restaurants. I know Mission Barbecue is going to be there, Tropical Smoothie, Bimini Twist, and so many more. And then if you enjoy a cocktail or two, we're going to have wine, craft beer, and liquor sampling from Lena's Limoncello. I love Limoncello. You have Walker's Key Bourbon, as well as a Southern Tier Nitro Hot Cocoa Stout, which sounds delicious. Yeah. And our sponsor of What the Florida here, Knox and Dunn Florida Rum, will be there as well, too.
Oh, that's good stuff.
If you want to get your tickets, go to realradio921.com, keyword tastings, and you can get tickets in advance for $25. Now, that $25 includes your entry plus all that food and samples. It's not like when you go, I don't know, let's say to that one food and wine festival that they have up in the Disney Park area. Mm-hmm. You go in there and you pay full price to go to the park, and then you pay for every single sample.
Everything you get.
So by the time you leave, it's like $500.
Yep.
No, $25, you get your samples. It really is a great time. If you don't get them in advance, it's $32 a day of. And then we have VIP, but it is limited. They are on sale right now for $40. So that extra $15 gives you an extra hour to come in and eat all the goodness and drink all the stuff before everybody else. And a portion of the proceeds benefits the Big Dog Ranch Rescue. And this is also sponsored in part by Sprouts Farmers Markets, Humana, and Florida A&M University's Mary. By the way, this is presented by Dr. G's Urgent Care as well, too.
Good people over there, too, Dr.
Yes.
G's. I did some recordings with them for some spots and was able to meet those fine people. And they're really, really super nice. So glad that they're on board to present this with us.
Absolutely. And I don't know if I said, but this is next Saturday. It's March 26th from 4 to 7.
Thank you so much, Francis, for the update. And again, we'll come back in a few minutes with some Florida stories. Any little bit of tips for people about the Florida story?
Any tips for people? Well, I'm going to talk about somebody.
Just a tip. That's all we want.
So to get your rent paid.
Yes. No, I'm gonna talk about somebody who ended up racing a buddy, crashed into a car, and I'll tell you what got him busted. All coming up in What the Florida on Real Radio 921. Right? I was going to say .com. You know, you get it. When we come back.
Okay.
Proving that some of us have a face for radio. Go to realradio921.com/watch so you can watch us make radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with a front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Simple Green. Simple Green has everything you need for spring cleaning, from house and garage to pressure washing and outdoor odor eliminator. Their full product lineup gives you the cleaning power you need to get the job done right. Spring cleaning starts with Simple Green. Learn more at simplegreen.com.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale
on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
Here's a fire safety tip from 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. Practice a fire escape plan with your family twice a year. Another tip, after a fire, first call 911, then call 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. They're available 24/7 for emergency service. Trust 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com for fire, smoke, and water cleanup so you can get back in your repaired home ASAP. Call them at 877-FIRE-017. That's 877-347-3017.
Serving my country changed my life forever, and when I got home, every day was a struggle. I felt trapped. But everything changed the day my family received a specially adapted custom home from Homes for Our Troops. Now we have a safe and accessible home to enjoy the freedom I fought for.
Homes for Our Troops builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Join our mission at hfotusa.org.
Well, hello there. I am the Guitar Hotel. I have over 3,000 of the newest slot machines and nearly 200 table games with real cards and real dealers. Come experience my incredible lineup of restaurants, bars, and of course, Hard Rock Live. Or spend a day soaking up the sun in my 18 acres of poolside paradise. I can't wait to meet you. Visit hardrockholly.com to find out more.
If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
As a small business owner, your bottom line is always top of mind. So start saving by switching to Comcast Business Mobile. It's a mobile service designed for small business that can save you money with unlimited data for just $24 per line per month for 10 lines. Perfect for any small business looking to grow. Or you can pay by the gig. And with access to millions of Wi-Fi hotspots, you'll pay only for the data you need, with no line fees, activation costs, or term contracts. You can save up to $500 a year on your wireless bill, all on the most reliable 5G network. And it's only available to Comcast Business Internet customers. So boost your business's bottom line with a more reliable, more affordable mobile service by switching to Comcast Business Mobile today. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Comcast Business Mobile utilizes the network with the most RootMetrics 5G data reliability assessment wins in 2H 2021. Wi-Fi networks not tested. Results may vary. Award is not an endorsement.
I think it's safe to say we're all emotionally engaged in the war in Ukraine. And as our hearts go out to the Ukrainian people as they are under unbelievable circumstances right now, so many have wondered what they can do to make a difference. Well, the Salvation Army is on the ground in Ukraine, as they have always been. 8 different offices operating still across the country, in addition to helping process refugees in neighboring European countries. If you want to do the most good right now, you can directly contribute to that effort by going to give.sawso.org. That's give.sawso.org. Give.sawso.org. That is the Salvation Army's World Service Office. It will make a difference. Thank you, and God bless you.
Getting you up to speed on traffic on Real Radio.
From the Racetrack Traffic Center.
Good afternoon. In Lake Park, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is responding to a wreck on US 1 at Park Avenue. We are still dealing with a wreck in Boca. It's on Dixie Highway, north of Yamato Road. And watch for hazardous road conditions on Purdy Lane, east of Sherwood Forest Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
This is WZZR FM, West Palm Beach, Real Radio 92.1, powered by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Been in an accident? Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
The Glass Chamber, your local smoke shop.
Would everybody say they have their best ever lap dance? Something that you just remember, you're like, wow, that was a great lap dance. We'll talk about that later in the show. Another very important things. Jimmy in the house.
Good afternoon.
Francis is here.
I guess I got to start thinking about my best lap dance ever, I guess. Yeah, if that's what we're going to talk about. Start thinking, Jimmy.
I already know.
Nice. That's what I like about you.
Her name was Sonia, and it was in Canada.
Oh,
Really?
All right, Sonia.
Wow. That really rang a bell soon. How many years ago were we going back?
About 25.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Wow.
Actually, it's even longer because I was under. No, it's right about 21. Yeah. It was right about 21. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The matter of fact, the reason why I'm a Buffalo Bills fan.
Yeah.
It's because of Sonia?
I was dating. Close. Very close. I was dating a girl from Buffalo area. We went up to visit her sister.
Okay.
And it was right near Orchard Park, a little south of Orchard Park, Aurora.
Okay.
East Aurora. And so we just shoot up, I don't remember the number of the highway, it doesn't matter, and then go right into Canada. And the other side of Canada was by the falls. It was right by Niagara Falls.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a place called Mintz. And they had it was a strip club, the gentleman's club, and a club for ladies too. So the guys danced downstairs and the ladies danced upstairs.
I was downstairs.
So I would go upstairs, and of course my girl at the time, she would go downstairs, and and that's where I met Sonia.
Nice.
Fell in love.
That's a vivid memory. That's pretty impressive. We'll do some Florida stories, then we'll get to Franny's favorite lap dance.
I don't have one.
I thought you said you could think of it.
I don't think.
Florida. Did you say Florida? I'm from Florida.
Just make something up like I just did.
What the
No, actually.
I was going to say, I
true.
believe you.
It was true.
Yeah.
It was true.
Thank you.
I don't remember her exact name.
Oh, okay.
Sandra sounds nice.
I like Sonia.
Whatever.
Sonia. Yeah.
Oh, Sandra now.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
close,
Yeah. Well, we have a Palm Coast man decided that he was going to go racing down the street. I don't know if it was with his buddy or maybe they were just revving his engines and he was next to somebody. He was like, yeah, you want to do this? Well, deputies said that it was just before midnight on Saturday when they saw two cars racing down U.S. Highway 1 going about 111 miles per hour is what he clocked him at. Moments later, one of the drivers lost control of his Nissan 350Z, ended up spinning out, and with his extremely bad luck, crashed into a deputy's SUV that was parked in the median. Well, the impact was so rough, so hard that the crash caused the airbags on the patrol SUV to deploy. Clearly not the Nissan. And I say clearly not unless he just kind of stuck his head out the window because the driver of the Nissan drove away from the crash scene. It's what we call a hit and run.
That's bad.
Yes.
Must have been like a side swipe, though,
I guess.
So obviously there wasn't enough damage for it to stop the vehicle.
I was going to say, but 111 miles an hour, as you mentioned, but then the SUV, the airbags deployed, I don't know. But yeah, as you mentioned, the vehicle was obviously okay that he drove off, right?
Yeah.
So he left the scene. But he left a few things behind, including his bumper and his license plate.
That's so bad. Talk about karma.
Well, deputies were able to track down the driver, and they actually arrived at his residence before he did. So they're just like, just wait for him to come home. And he did. 23-year-old Brandon Ingram arrived home, and Deputies immediately took him into custody and booked him into the Sheriff Perry Hall inmate detention facility. And not only, obviously, did he endanger the lives by the way he was driving on the roads, but, of course, he did run into a deputy's vehicle. He's now facing charges that include reckless driving, damage to person, property, and racing on a highway. And then next up on your What the Florida, we have somebody else who was driving and got pulled over. And the reason why is because they were driving recklessly. And it's a Fort Lauderdale man, but looked like he was down in the Florida Keys when this happened. So there was reports that there was a gentleman near Isla Mirada that was driving, as I mentioned, erratically. And they also said that a deputy did spot him making an illegal U-turn, prompting several drivers as well to slam on their brakes to avoid crashing. Well, the gentleman is Bernard Green, and the deputy turned on his lights and sirens, trying to pull him over, but Green refused to stop and sped on US 1. So the deputy decided to stop the chase for safety reasons. Well, there was another deputy who was able to successfully spike the Hyundai's tires. That's Green's car. And it looks like Green and a woman jumped out of the car and started running in Key Largo. So that chase was going a bit because they made it from Isla Mirada to Key Largo, which is a bit of a drive.
I'm not familiar.
So, they both run out of the car. Florida Highway Patrol and deputies searched for Green and the woman. They did find Green, but they couldn't find the woman. She's very good at hide and seek, or she runs fast.
Oh, boy.
Yes. Well, when they found him, they realized that he's got a lot of drugs on him, and now we understand why he was running. They had heroin, cocaine, meth, ecstasy.
Oh, my God.
Yep. All of this inside of his car. So now he's facing charges of trafficking a lot of drugs.
Dude's a pharmacy. I was going to say, CVS on wheels.
Yeah, he had a lot. And all kinds of drug equipment, they said. And he was driving with a suspended license. And he's being charged with fleeing and eluding police officers as well, too. Yes. And then finally, on your What the Florida, we have a woman that she's like, this is my neighborhood. This is my road. Because you would think if somebody decided to take out a pistol, shoot them in the face.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm exaggerating. It was a water gun. So this
Thank
woman,
God.
I know, Renee Bolduck, was inside her residence of the King of the Road. And I love it. It's called King of the Road Mobile Home Park. They should call it Queen of the Road.
Yes.
She clearly thinks she is. Mobile Home Park.
She's running it now.
In St. Pete when Nicole Hosmer walked past her property. But not on her property, past her property. So this Renee woman walked out of her house, stood on her porch, and started squirting this victim in the face with her water gun.
Get off my lawn!
Yeah. So the lady, her neighbor, Nicole, when she was talking to deputies about this, she's like, I never went onto her property, nor did she make any kind of aggressive statements. It was just weird. I was just walking on the street past her property, but not on it.
By the way, that's a pretty good water gun.
Oh, yeah, it is. It must have been one of those,
Super soakers?
The super soakers, yes.
Yeah. What range?
I love because it says on here, it doesn't say what kind of water pistol it was. And it also says she was not injured in the shooting. So thank you for letting me know that. But yeah, so the lady was like, I don't know why. There's no aggressive statements. Doesn't make any sense. Well, Renee, the woman who did shoot her neighbor in the face with a water gun, said that she did this because she was upset the victim was walking on her street. Her street, nobody else's. Yeah. Well, it's not.
Technically, it's not legal.
No. So she was arrested for misdemeanor battery and booked into the county jail.
Wow, that's misdemeanor battery for shooting somebody with a water gun?
We got kids who got in trouble for shooting people with silly string. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I forgot that.
Yeah.
Because you can't shoot at people.
You just, not with anything.
No.
Does not matter. You just can't. And we will leave it there for you, What the Florida.
Great job, Francis. We do it twice a show, 12:05 and 10:05. Florida stories. Very unique stories that you guys just keep loading up for us. A lot of different things, whether they're car accidents, meth, people walking around naked.
Masturbating in Starbucks.
There it is.
And by the way, the one thing that I will say, I don't know where Franny's news sources come from, because it's top secret around here. We're not allowed to tell.
No.
But these stories end up being tomorrow's headlines.
Yeah, I'm
and
good like that.
And I've noticed that.
Yeah, I do too. I noticed a lot of shows talk about stuff that you mentioned 2 days later.
I predict the future. These things have not happened yet.
Wow. Could you tell me what you see from me?
That one dude, the Starbucks, that was playing with himself. It was all over the headlines this morning.
Yeah, I saw it this morning too.
Yep.
Great job, Francis. Way to be on the beat. We'll be back, and we'll tell you about some guy who has all the luck in the Penthouse. Peace.
The bad news, the brain isn't all that great at hearing stuff and remembering it. The good news, you can watch us too. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Radio 92.1.
From the Gordon and Partners Weather Center. Have you or a loved one been injured through no fault of your own? Call 561-333-3333 or go to fortheinjured.com.
I'm meteorologist Lauren Oleski for CBS 12 News. Our skies are partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to start us off on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures near 70 degrees. We're going to warm to about 80 this afternoon. Scattered showers are moving onshore through the morning as well. We will see a better chance for some strong thunderstorms through the late afternoon and evening hours with a front boundary moving through.
This report is sponsored by Blindster. Do you need new blinds or shades? Blindster.com offers custom-made blinds, shades, and shutters shipped directly to you at prices less than big box retailers. Blindster blinds are easy to install and guaranteed to fit. Don't overpay for new blinds. Shop Blindster today and save big. Blindster.com.
What the Florida is brought to you by Knox & Dunn. Strong and true Florida rum. Flavor straight from the barrel, nothing added. Try it today.
Has this ever happened to you? My friend was telling me about his new pair of headphones, so I looked them up online. Now, everywhere I go is a creepy ad for those headphones I looked at one time. I hate that feeling like I'm being watched. I got DuckDuckGo and saw a difference right away. With one download, you can search and browse privately, avoiding trackers, all for free. It's that simple. Take back your privacy online with DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Here's a fire safety tip from 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. Practice a fire escape plan with your family twice a year. Another tip, after a fire, first call 911, then call 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com. They're available 24/7 for emergency service. Trust 1-800-FIRECLEANUP.com for fire, smoke, and water cleanup so you can get back in your repaired home ASAP. Call them at 877-FIRE-017. That's 877-347-3017.
Hey, it's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. And if you like South Florida and South Florida living, you got to add Tito's Handmade Vodka. Maybe you're on the golf course after a tough day, get some Tito's. Maybe you're on a boat fishing, add some Tito's. Or maybe you're just hanging out smoking a cigar with some of your friends, add some Tito's Handmade Vodka. And if you want to kick off any morning, how about a Bloody Mary with Tito's Handmade Vodka? Stop by and get some Tito's in your life. It's the Greek for Tito's Handmade Vodka. For all occasions, for all the time. Peace.
If you've been injured on the job and are not receiving the benefits you're entitled to, call me, Glenn Levine, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach. Tobacco-Free Florida has many free ways to help you quit nicotine. From free 2-week starter kits of quit aids to free cessation services like Phone Quit and Group Quit. We're even trying out new motivational tactics, like 80s rock anthems.
The time is now, and I'm so proud. You're the greatest quitter of all. Tobacco free, won't you believe? You're right there where you wanted to be. You're staying strong, you're standing tall. You're a quitter on a mission to be. You're the greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter. You're the greatest quitter. He's tobacco's greatest quitter of all.
Ah, cool. Lasers. Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe we'll just stick to the ways we know work. Visit tobaccofreeflorida.com or call 1-877-YOU-CAN-NOW for free nicotine patches.
Hi, this is President Donald Trump, and I'd like to invite you to join me at the American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the Florida Live Arena. We'll be live and in person along with my son Don, Kimberly Guilfoyle, Dan Bongino, Candace Owens, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, and many other incredible patriots. We will be talking about how to defend our jobs, our borders, our liberty, and our God-given rights. I hope hope you'll join me in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th. It's the only time this event will be coming to South Florida. If you want to sign up to get your tickets for the American Freedom Tour, you have to go to AmericanFreedomTour.com and do it right away. I think they're going to be selling very quickly, and I hope to see you there. I look forward to it. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Go to AmericanFreedomTour.com for tickets as low as $9. The American Freedom Tour in Fort Lauderdale on Saturday, March 19th at the FLA Live Arena. Once again, that's AmericanFreedomTour.com.
Attorney Joe Cordell.
New school, new job, new home. Change is hard and can leave you feeling isolated. And divorce delivers one of life's hardest blows. The relationships you counted on are suddenly gone. But you don't have to walk through this alone. Call Cordell & Cordell. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Dell's semi-annual sale is the perfect opportunity for a significant business upgrade. Save up to 45% on Dell computers with Windows 11 Pro and get an easy start to your workday. Plus, enjoy special pricing on Dell docks, monitors, servers, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today to find the right tech for your business with fast, free shipping. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Let's see what's up with traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Good afternoon. In Lake Park, Palm Beach County Fire Rescue is responding to a wreck on US 1 at Park Avenue. We are still dealing with a wreck in Boca. It's on Dixie Highway, north of Yamato Road. And watch for hazardous road conditions on Purdy Lane, east of Sherwood Forest Boulevard. That's traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
Spring break is here, and summer will be here before you know it, so now's the time to start planning your next great adventure. But before you do, check out podguides.com from iHeartRadio. Podguides.com is your chance to explore the world through audio with an interactive map that's pinned with podcast episodes that serve as your local guide. Podcasts to help with what to see, what
Email Jimmy at realradio921.com. Text Franny, that's right, Real Radio 47142. And we're on TV. Real TV. And it's sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. Let's get into a trifecta.
Now?
I guess. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. I thought it was 12:35.
That's all right.
Yes,
No problem.
yes. And if you want to watch us on Real TV, it's realradio921.com. You got to go right there on that homepage. You will see the link. It says Real TV, sponsored by Monroe's of Palm Beach. Click on that, and it'll send you straight to our YouTube channel where you can watch us right now. And speaking of realradio921.com, I know, Jimmy, you posted a story about one of our local guys. I know he has a house here, Rod Stewart. He did something.
Actually, I just posted a video of him, and apparently Ron Stewart posted a video of himself, and of course, I just reposted it, and a bunch of road crew guys filling in potholes on a road near his house in Harlow. Now, this is over in England, and the article did say that he was doing this because he could no longer drive his Ferrari down this road. Now, it is a dirt road. Obviously, wherever this house is that he's talking about, probably a mansion, I'm sure, is off the beaten path, and it was beat up. I mean, there's no doubt about it, but they were kind of making a little joke about it. But he is actually out there with a road crew, with a vest on, a safety vest on, and he's shoveling stone out of the back of the truck and putting it in the holes and everything.
Oh, that's cool. I want to check it out.
And he does this video for it, so it's there. there at realradio921.com. You can look under the Penthouse blog. But in all fairness to him, in reality, the story that went along with it was, I mean, there was an ambulance that got a flat tire on this road. So, I mean, it's really a bad road. You can see it there when you look at the video on it. But I just thought that was kind of funny. You actually see him out there shoveling stones with the guys. It was pretty good.
I heard like in all reports that I've read about this story, because I read this yesterday, and they were saying that he legitimately was out there working on the roads with everybody. It wasn't even just, sometimes for like a video or photo op, like, hey, let's just do this, take a picture of me doing it. I mean, he said it was his idea, and he got the crew out there.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. He did plenty of photo ops, as you can see, obviously, with the videos.
Yeah.
But, there's nothing wrong with that, too. I mean, as long as, it gets done.
Yeah.
But I would kind of would have thought with the money that he has, he'd have it paved.
Of course. That's what I was thinking, too.
But he was, in the video, too, he's kind of bitching a little bit, because I guess there's a highway nearby that they've been working on for some time that, they spent, a lot of money on. And, he's thinking that, some guys have old luck. So, yeah, somebody had to do it.
I see what you did there. I see.
But that's pretty cool. I don't know. It's neat.
Yeah, I agree.
Guy's like 70-something years old, according to the article. He's out there shoveling stone.
Yeah,
hey, he's punching people in the face. He still got it.
Yeah, nice.
He's still sexy. I mean, when he was digging, he said, "Do you think I'm sexy?" And they're like, "Yeah." No, I like Rod Stewart. He's funny. I told a story years ago. I was at Fred Siegel's in the, it's got to be early 90s, doing a little acting, and that's a famous clothing store where all movie stars go, and ball players and
Greek
and rock stars, everything like that. And there was a soccer ball, and it got kicked to me as I was walking through there. And it's also a place where you have lunch. And I was shocked to see a soccer ball in a parking lot, and it was Rod Stewart playing with his son. And I'll never forget. He goes, "Throw it back, mate." And I picked it up and went, "Here you go, Rod." I was like, wow, this is pretty cool out here out in L.A. And he was in the parking lot playing soccer with his son, which is very cool. Again, he's also, I think he has a place of residence in Palm Beach, too.
No, he totally does.
Yeah, you were just mentioning that?
Yeah, that's why I said he's local. Yeah, he's got a place down here. I know a lot of people back in the day. I know one of his favorite establishments was Taboo on the island. A lot of people would spot him there. But yeah, him and his son, that's why I was joking around, had that incident, I believe, at the Breakers not that long ago.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they had to come back for court for it.
Yeah.
Because his son got a little frisky with I believe it was like security. I don't know what it was. Somebody and ended up punching him in the face. And I know that Rod Stewart got involved too.
Yeah.
I may be saying that story incorrectly. I can't remember, but it was something to that effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's around a lot.
Yeah. A little bit of a beef at Breakers. That's unusual because that's such a high-end place, but things happen no matter where you go. We are, a lot of us, getting back to where we once were, and a lot of us, everybody took it differently with COVID. COVID's over 2 years now. I do remember the night when the NBA got canceled, where I was sitting out in my backyard by my pool, and just how everything changed. But little by little, things are getting back more and more. And they say now 71% of people do not mind sitting inside in a restaurant. Franny and I thought that number was low. It could be, just our opinion, obviously, or people were around. Jimmy, are you comfortable sitting inside a restaurant?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I was never uncomfortable with it.
Yeah. And I know Franny was and I was, but 71% they say
it
no.
took you a while, though. I was from the get-go.
Yeah. No, it took me a while.
Yeah, it did take you a while.
Yeah, I didn't go out for a long time.
Yes.
I really didn't. But little by little. Actually, Saturday night would be the most I was around people, I would think, in the last 2 years. This Saturday night that passed. When I was at a couple parties, a birthday party, and I was around unusual, maybe individual for a while, that I think back now maybe I shouldn't have been, but we'll see. But yeah, I think Saturday night was the first time I was around a ton of people. And that's maybe like 150 before then. But again, little by little, I think people are getting back to it. Hopefully, everything gets back and all the businesses do well, because the restaurant and bar business got crushed.
I mean, I feel like it's been back, especially here in Florida. And if you have not seen any photographs from what's going on the beaches in Fort Lauderdale,
it's crazy.
You would, I'd be like, COVID what? COVID who?
Well,
they're back at it. It's the first year that there's no restrictions over in Fort Lauderdale Beach, and you can absolutely tell by those spring breakers.
Yeah, I had a meeting this week in Fort Lauderdale, and they canceled yesterday because of that. We were supposed to meet on Los Olas about 5 o'clock, and they were like, let's wait a couple weeks.
Well, I even saw...
Because of traffic?
Yeah, just so many kids.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay. And especially Los Olas, right? Los Olas is going to be
the main
a
one.
zoo. Yeah. So I even saw pictures on Miami Beach, the same thing. And I was like, thank God, because I went to that Food and Wine Festival 2 weeks ago. And when I went last year, it was pushed back, and it was during like a spring break kind of week. And man, what a zoo. I wouldn't have gone. And looking at these pictures again, I probably would have gone.
Yeah.
Because it's a madhouse. I mean, it's not even the beaches. It overflows into the streets.
Yep.
So
nowhere to park.
It gets crazy. And that was with restrictions. And even Miami said they were still doing restrictions this year.
I think they were closing the bars a little bit earlier. I think they closed 2 a.m. now.
I don't know if they closed the bars. I think they stopped the sale of alcohol.
At 2 a.m.?
Is how it works.
Yeah. But again, Fort Lauderdale's packed right now and Miami with spring breakers. And when they called me, like I said, they said we're going to cancel Greek for another week or so. Is it okay?
But that's, I mean, they're closing early. That's to curtail some of the problems that come up, right?
Sure.
I mean, that's not anything to do with the pandemic, right?
No,
I mean,
no.
We're beyond, okay, that's what I thought.
No, Miami Beach was talking about that the last couple of years for problems they were having,
Mhm.
that they want to make it a little bit less.
Knuckleheads go out there and do stupid things.
You're
You know,
right.
so.
And that's a shame because a lot of times it's always a small unit that hurts it for everybody. Yeah, unfortunately. And a lot of times alcohol is involved. It is the Penthouse. We'll come back with a trifecta. I'll tell you about the Miami Dolphins, who they signed as their backup quarterback, and a lot more. Peace.
Letting you know what girls talk about when the boys are not around. It's Pillow Talk with Franny and Megan. Friday nights at 7 on Real Radio 92.1 and always available online at realradio921.com/Pillow Talk.
It's Colin Coward. Here's what's trending from iHeart Sports Network, presented by Mercedes-Benz.
Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers has signed his monster contract that nets him $151 million over the next 3 years. The Dolphins are keeping their free agency momentum rolling. They re-signed linebacker Duke Riley to a 1-year, $3 million deal. And former Dolphins defensive tackle Rod Wright is joining Mario Cristobal's football coaching staff in Miami. He'll serve as the Hurricanes' defensive line coach. I'm Scott Davidson.
Intelligence runs in the family. Innovation runs in the family. Extraordinary runs in the family. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz range of SUVs. Every member is waiting to impress. Learn more at MBUSA.com. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Hiring heating up? Indeed's hiring platform makes it easy to attract, screen, and interview candidates all in one place. Sponsor a post and instantly receive a short list of quality candidates on Indeed whose resumes match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit.
For over 150 years, CIBC has helped people go from where they are to wherever they want to be. Commercial banking, capital markets, private wealth. CIBC. Ambitions made real. CIBC Bank USA, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In business, it's never just another day. Every day is the day. There's the day you open your 500th location or expand to a new city. The day you deliver a make-or-break pitch from 1,000 miles away. Or the day that you have to start it all over again. That's the thing. You never know what the day might bring. But with Comcast Business, you'll have the powerful solutions you need to handle anything that comes your way. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. The freedom to control your network from anywhere. And advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. All backed by a team of can-do collaborators ready to roll up their sleeves and make things happen 24/7. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business. Powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
Be a part of the world's greatest collector car auction's highly anticipated return to Florida. The 2022 Barrett-Jackson Palm Beach Auction, April 7th through 9th. Experience the action as hundreds of the most sought-after vehicles cross the block. Take a lap on the Barrett-Jackson Performance Track. Explore the exhibitor marketplace with interactive displays, live music, food, and more. This unforgettable automotive event is fun for the entire family. To purchase tickets or for more information, visit barrett-jackson.com.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money.
Mike Capel here, serial entrepreneur. I started my business in a dingy basement of a factory in 1986. Instead of customers, my visitors were rats, birds, flies, and snakes. To psych myself up that I was going to succeed, I wore formal business attire and a tie to that lonely factory basement every day. I needed help. That's why I created Patriot Software, to help small businesses with simple payroll for 1 to 100 employees. Our payroll starts at just $10 a month. And if you need help, we will help you for free. Go to PatriotSoftware.com. Use promo code RADIO and get 2 months of payroll processing free. That's PatriotSoftware.com.
With PatriotSoftware.com, accounting and payroll, keep your time and money. Oh, 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 oh.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Who doesn't have a home security system? Hey, it's Megan. How would you like a free doorbell camera? You get a doorbell camera. You get a doorbell camera. You get a free doorbell camera. I wish I could give one to everyone, honestly, but only the first 40 listeners who dial pound 250 and when prompted say the keyword home security will get a free doorbell camera that connects directly to your phone with installation of your Sloman Shield. Oh, wait, there's more. Sloman's is going to give you a free customized home security system and professional installation when you use their low-cost central station monitoring. So you're getting an LED touchscreen pad, a motion detector, 3 armed doors, and a backup battery. Plus, the first 40 listeners that dial pound 250 from your cell and say the keyword home security will get the free doorbell camera that connects right to your smartphone with the installation of your Sloman Shield. Keep your family safe. Call Sloman's now. Dial pound 250 and say keyword home security. Get your free doorbell camera today. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword home security. Be safe today.
Attorney Joe Cordell. New school, new job, new home. Change is hard and can leave you feeling isolated. And divorce delivers one of life's hardest blows. The relationships you counted on are suddenly gone. But you don't have to walk through this alone. Call Cordell & Cordell. You're not alone.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's Miami area attorneys. Se habla español. Legal services available in English and Spanish. Offices in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and by appointment only in Dadeland. CordellCordell.com. Lisa Cargis, Florida resident partner. Joseph Cordell, licensed in Missouri and Illinois only.
Near historically low mortgage rates may not last forever. If you're in the market for a new home or your dream home, go with a lender you can count on. For competitive rates, over 300 loan products, and thousands of loan consultants to help make sure you get the home and the mortgage that you want. Call now to see if you're pre-approved. 866-888-LOAN. 866-888-LOAN. Or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
Here's traffic on Real Radio.
This report is streamed live on our iHeartRadio app. Download it now.
Good afternoon. We're seeing a new accident now southbound on I-95 at Lantana Road. 2 left lanes are blocked there. In Boca, watch for a collision on Glades Road at 441. And we've got another accident at the intersection of Lantana Road and Lawrence Road. That's traffic. I'm Doug Lindsay.
This report is sponsored by WhatsApp. No one should read your personal messages. That's why WhatsApp uses end-to-end encryption. It protects whatever you send before, during, and after you send it. So no one, not even WhatsApp, can read your messages. Always message privately. WhatsApp.
The Laundronauts, a potentially untrue tale based on actual events. A young boy is shoved into a washing machine and vanishes. His friends try to rescue him, only to discover a magical world beyond the machine.
Always a good show with a ton of details about life. And then go home with Dano and Nutter, 3 to 7. Always good going home with those guys. Jimmy's in the house.
Hello and good afternoon.
And Francis is here.
Hey, what's up? Happy Tuesday.
And it's time for a trifecta.
Riders up. It's Greek's Trifecta.
It'll be back before you know it, actually, next week. And that is the Miami Open at the Hard Rock Tennis. Really cool. I gotta tell you, I did this event twice. I liked it. Even if you're not a tennis fan, it's cool to go down to Hard Rock Stadium, see all the tennis courts, all the things they have. A lot of cool things going on. But it's March 21st through April 3rd at Hard Rock Stadium. And don't forget in the early summer, They're going to have the Miami Grand Prix down there at the Hard Rock, too. That's going to be unbelievable. That's almost impossible to get tickets to. But the Miami Open, you can get tickets to March 21st through April 3rd at the Hard Rock Stadium. I was at it a couple times, and I had a good time. It was really, really cool, and there's a lot going on. Even if you don't like tennis, you just walk around. Sort of like the Honda Classic. You go to Honda, you don't really have to watch it. Just go there for hanging out with people, your friends, and just all the things that you can take advantage of. Very cool. Looks like the Miami Dolphins did make a little bit of a splash in the free agency market, which starts tomorrow in the NFL, and it looks like Teddy Bridgewater is going to be their backup for Tua. I think that's a great move. Teddy's been around for years. He's had a lot of injuries. Almost derailed his whole career when he was in Minnesota years ago. He came back from a brutal injury, but he can still play, and I think also he can teach Tua some things. And he's a good guy in case Tua gets hurt. So it looks like Teddy Bridgewater is going to be signing with the Dolphins. And more details have come out about Aaron Rodgers' deal. Looks like 3 years, $150 million. First 2 years are guaranteed, which is unbelievable for Aaron Rodgers. Not that he needs the money. $42 million in 2022. That's this season. Next season, 2023, $59 million. First 2 years of this contract are guaranteed. That's what is reported. And then 2024, he takes a pay cut. He goes down to $49 million and change. So hopefully he'll be okay. And gas is still not expensive. But Aaron Rodgers crushing it. And if you ever wonder what The Rock eats in the morning, now supposedly he gets up 4 o'clock in the morning or 3:30, and he starts with steak and eggs, oatmeal. That's a ton. And then 5 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Jesus. Whoa. All in one sitting?
So he said.
And now, is this during like his bulking phase, or is this like an everyday thing?
This is his workout thing. I read it last night. Because once in a while, I don't know why. Well, I know why, because I don't know how to cook, and I'm home alone, and I'll eat peanut butter and jelly. And sometimes the other night, for whatever reason, I ate 3. And I was like, my God, that's a lot. I've never ate 3 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but I think I probably didn't eat for like a day and a half. But The Rock supposedly has steak and eggs, and I'm sure it's a big steak and eggs.
I'm looking at a picture. Because he shared a picture of his food.
Yeah.
And it's a cut up steak. Doesn't look like a huge amount. And the peanut, I mean, it's still a ton of food. Don't get me wrong. So he does his PB&J. It looks like open face on an English muffin. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 halves English muffins.
Gotcha.
Spread with PB&J. He cuts up his steak and he does it with what kind of looks like scrambled eggs and then a big bowl of oatmeal. And then he has, and then he drinks an energy drink for breakfast. I've never heard of it. It's a ZOA. Healthy War energy drink. Kind of sounds like something he'd be behind because it's got like a Hawaiian Samoan kind of symbol on it.
Okay,
I wonder if that's his energy drink.
Yeah, maybe he owns the company.
I'm curious. Yes.
But that's what he has. He has steak and eggs, oatmeal, and 5 peanut butter jelly and an English muffin.
So he says this is Power Plus Energy breakfast before training his legs. This is leg training day. Yes. So that's what he eats before he gets at it.
Now, a lot of people always say you should work out with a full stomach or have food in you. And I know, Franny, you're getting into this more and more. So if you eat, just say, I don't know, let's say it's time 4 o'clock. What time should you go to the gym?
See, everybody is different.
Okay.
I work out in a fasted state.
Okay.
I work out in the morning and I have not ate breakfast. I wake up and I have my water and I make myself my little pre-workout drink and then I am at the gym on an empty stomach.
Okay.
A lot of people do that. It just depends. I mean, from what I've learned, as long as you get your certain amount of macronutrients within the day, it doesn't matter where they come in.
Okay.
But a lot of people do like to have like their protein intake an hour or so after the gym, and some do before the gym too. So everybody's different. There really is no rhyme or reason, but you will hear from different trainers. They do specific things, right?
Right. And it depends on what you're training for, correct? I mean, if you're
bulking, if you're cutting, if you're training for a marathon, if
that, that's all a little bit different.
It's all different. It really is.
What do we used to read that like Michael Phelps consumed 12,000 calories a day when he was training? I mean, that's just like unfathomable. I mean, it's like what, 6 days.
Yeah, but that guy was doing a lot of cardiovascular exercises. He was swimming and he was constant, and he was in the gym. And but it was like you said, all day. So I mean, you need to put in food calories. It's considered energy. Okay. You need to put in as much as you're exerting, so you don't
the trainer
pass out.
Exactly.
The trainer I had for a while, he said to me all the time, "You got to eat before you work out."
Like I said, everybody runs differently, but I'm not a trainer. I'm doing my nutrition courses, so this is what I'm learning throughout my courses through nutrition.
Now, do you think because you do it early in the morning, it's different? Say you worked out every day at 6 o'clock, would you maybe eat at 5 or before, or just because you get up and you just run? You know what I mean? You're up in the morning, you get out of bed. Or you think that's just the way you would be at any time?
No. I mean, no. If I'm going to work out at 10 or 11 o'clock, I'm probably eating before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, it's not necessarily. Some people do enjoy or do believe in working out, especially cardio on a fasted state. But yeah, no. I'm just not going to get up that early so I can have breakfast and go.
And that is your last trifecta of the day, people. Yeah, I mean, what The Rock eats is just crazy. When I saw that, I'm like, my
But the guy's
God.
massive.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
No,
Yeah.
no. And then when I look at his plate, I'm like, yeah, it's a lot, but he's a huge dude.
He's huge. He's The Rock.
Yeah. And he probably does a very intense workout where he's burning a ton of calories.
Yeah, I mean, he works out for hours.
Yeah, but it's not like, if I'm waking up, so as Jimmy mentioned, it's different. If I'm waking up and I'm doing a long run, I need that energy in me.
Okay.
So I do. So I would have to get up a few hours or have a decent sized dinner beforehand.
What are
so
your
you have
thoughts
the energy
on
the next day?
Energy drinks?
I don't. Some are better than others.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to look at what's in the ingredients if you don't understand half the stuff that's on there.
Yeah.
And that's what they say, like with anything. If you're looking back at an ingredient box, the fewer ingredients, the better it is for you.
Bingo.
That's good to know.
It is.
I didn't know that.
It truly is.
That's like a rule of thumb across the board. Yeah.
And it starts from the most things in whatever it is. So the first thing on the ingredient list is what it's going to have the most of in that.
Okay.
In that certain product or whatever. And then it goes from there.
All right, cool.
But yeah. And then once you start reading and you're like, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this is. What kind of word is this? And that's when it starts being not so good for you.
Corn syrup.
Oh yeah,
Sugar.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Oh, tequila's great.
Oh wow.
Yeah, don't knock that.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's not in my nutrition book, but don't knock it.
877-927-6969. If you have a drink that kicks it in gear for you, let us know what you would recommend. Franny's going to help me maybe get on an energy drink by a recommendation because I have no knowledge of this at all.
I was going to say, do you have a recommendation for any? I mean, because obviously a lot of the energy drinks. I mean, where do they get it from? Caffeine. I mean, if you look at it, they usually have a very high daily value of caffeine, and that's not good for you.
Caffeine is not bad for you. If you look into it, a certain amount of caffeine is actually really good for you, and it actually aids in weight loss and fat burning. It does. So people are so scared of caffeine, but it's if you have too much of it. And
like anything, right? I mean, it's
anything
fairly
in excess.
safe to say.
Yeah,
so,
anything. I personally like the drink that I have. If I'm not doing like coffee, I really enjoy a Celsius.
Okay.
So that's the energy drink I go for.
All right.
I don't want to.
Is that the brand name? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
It is. It's a brand name.
Okay. And you can get different flavors?
Yeah. No artificial preservatives or flavors.
Celsius.
Doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup, all that stuff. So I enjoy that one. I'm not going to knock any other ones because I've worked with a lot of ones behind the bar and I like the people.
Okay.
But that's the one that I prefer.
Okay.
Excellent.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
Yeah,
That's something that
I love
I
them.
think I need to start getting.
Yeah.
Especially in the afternoon.
Yeah. No, I love
give
them.
you a little kick.
And they taste good. They have all kinds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They taste really good. So that is definitely my preference when it comes to energy drinks.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
877-927-6969. Earlier in the show, we brought up something you hate about your spouse, and I'm still getting text messages from my friends. If you guys have anything, let us know.
Speaking of text messages, I got a few. 47142 started off with Real Radio, and there are some random ones. One, I think, is because one of the rejoiners you played, Jimmy, was a 311 song.
Oh, yes, it was.
And man, I am so jealous. And this is from your old pool guy, G-Man, at 47142. Started off with Real Radio.
Nice.
They said 3 days until the 311 show in Key West. Man, how fun would that be? Yep.
Way to be, buddy.
Oh, I know. My husband and I were looking into that. I just can't. It's just
He's a
not,
great
it's
guy,
just
by
not in
the
our
way.
cards. Says, tell Greek, his old pool guy, Kurt, says, what's up? And what's up to Franny and Jimmy as well. Have so much fun in Key West at that 311 show. That's going to be a blast.
Have a good time, Special K. You're a great man. Thank you for always taking care of the pool at PGA for years and doing a great job. Just a great guy. That'll be a great trip going down there. I've never been in Key West.
I know. I don't know
yeah,
if
get
it would
down
be
there.
your scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think you wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what little bit I know about it,
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I kind of have a
You would.
picture. Yeah, I'd have a great time.
You would.
And the wife.
I mean, no, like that. It's just I just don't. It's not your scene.
Yeah, no, I don't take no offense to it.
I love Key West. There has not been a time.
I tell you, I want to go.
There's
my God. I can't wait.
I know.
Key West or bust. I got a T-shirt.
Yep. There has not been a time I haven't down there and be like, man, this sucks. The only time I was like, I'm going to wait is when I went 2 years ago. I took my husband for his birthday.
Yeah.
And my sister and my brother-in-law came down with us. And it was very fresh into when things kind of started opening up.
Yeah.
So you still had to wear the mask on the streets. All the fun bars had the plexiglass in front of all the bartenders. And so it just wasn't the Key West I remembered and wanted. So I told myself, I'm not going back until it is open again. And I heard it is. I heard it's a lot better.
Oh, that's great.
Good.
Yeah.
No, never been there. And never caught a fish. So those are two things. Maybe.
Hey, bucket list, right?
Life goals.
Exactly.
Life goals.
Start today.
Here's a life goal. Apparently, Elon Musk wants to kick Vladimir Putin's ass. I love this.
He's serious, too.
Yeah, the Tesla head, Elon Musk, issued a challenge Monday to have a fight with Putin. Although Putin likely won't take Musk up on the challenge. It's
I don't know.
Difficult to say which side would win.
You never know.
So what do you think? Who would win? At 50 years old, Musk is 19 years Putin's junior. He's also 6 inches taller than the Russian president.
Oh, wow.
However, Putin is a former KGB agent and has a black belt in judo.
Ooh.
I just think that Putin doesn't play fair. I don't think he fights fair is my thing. I don't think, but G-Man, I don't know if you saw, like, Elon Musk put this out on his social media, and he just put it all out there, and he is serious. When people asked him, and he was like, yeah, I'm absolutely serious about this. This is this is a challenge I am putting out there, and he put it out on a tweet. And so I don't know if he should have done that.
No, I don't think it's a great thing. Talk about kicking a bear.
I hereby challenge, and he has his name, I guess, in like Russian or something, Vladimir Putin to single combat is what he says.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if that was a smart thing to do. I haven't heard anything on from Putin's camp yet, whether or not he's going to take.
Won't.
Well, Elon has been training. There he goes. Putin goes down.
Oh, boy.
I haven't heard that drop in years. Oh, my God. Where the hell did you get that drop? That used to be unbelievable. I remember that.
On a break. We can still dial into Port St. Lucie, so I can still get some of that old audio.
Oh, my God. That brings back so many memories of that. Now, where was that from? A Russian movie?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I actually have to. I think Dan got that. I don't even know which producer got that one.
Oh, that was funny, man.
When Dano was a producer.
Yeah, it reminds me of the locker room. It really does. So, I don't think Elon, that was a pretty smart move on his part, but who knows? I mean, it's his life. Let him do what he wants. It's like Pete Davidson with Kanye yesterday. I mean, don't kick the bear. I would definitely not be doing that. But, hey, you never know. Imagine if he responds. Okay, come over here. Meet me and fight me.
I break you.
Yeah.
It's like Rocky. It's like the scene out of Rocky.
Yeah.
Didn't they make a version of Rocky over this?
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
he probably could. Stallone's teaching him.
So the vice prime minister of Ukraine even chimed in, and he said, I'm sure that at Elon Musk tagged him on it, can send Putin to Jupiter. I'm like, yeah, because he's got
the rocket.
I get that.
And he put a little picture, send Putin to Jupiter on there.
Jupiter,
and they say, donate to help us build a rocket that will send this guy, they say something far, far away.
Now, who is this that responded?
It was the vice prime minister of Ukraine.
Ukraine, right?
Well, he's tweeting out with all the drama going on over there. That's amazing. You think he'd be doing other things if that's really him tweeting back. That's crazy if Elon Musk did throw a challenge out like that. It really is. And then we talked about earlier, Pete Davidson going up in space March 23rd, which is next week. Ooh, man. See, it helps to have good friends. As soon as he started dating Kim, all that stuff opened up to him. He would never get onto that before that. And then they had dinner, and now he's going up in space.
You think his connection with Kim got him that?
I don't know.
Yes. Well, they had dinner about a month ago when she started dating him.
Well, how do we know that she was the one who got invited and it wasn't him?
I assume it was him. I assume it was her because supposedly she had dinner with him a while ago. That's what I was just assuming. I could be mistaken. Maybe Pete Davidson had it. I still think Kanye tries to buy a seat on the thing. He calls him up. Can I get a seat on that?
Yeah. I'll fuel it.
Imagine that. Oh, my God.
I'll gas it up for you.
You want to talk?
You want high testing this?
What do you want? Kanye reached out.
$6 a gallon.
Oh, God, $6 I can't believe we're paying what we are. Kanye reaches out to him and says to him, hey, I want a seat on this rocket. Pete Davidson says, I'm out. I'm not
Shotgun.
doing it. Shotgun. Oh my God, he'd be like, I can't believe it. I can't get away from
Now,
this guy.
Pete, you and I are going to read the Bible.
That's it.
Here you go.
Here you go, Pete. You wanted a ride? You're going to get a ride. It is the Penthouse on a Taco Tuesday. Find me this afternoon in Boca. I will buy you a taco and a lap dance at Monroe's in Palm Beach. Just find me. Don't forget about this Friday.
Oh, I'm in.
You know where to find him, too. I'm sure you can find him.
Hey, Cinnamon.
You got whatever you want, Jimmy. It's your birthday.
Hello.
This Friday we will be at Strike Cigar Lounge in downtown Boca Raton on the patio for Greek's Hardwood, giving away $100 gift cards to New York Prime, having a great time. Jimmy, thanks for your hard work and all you do in front of the mic and behind and in front of the camera.
Well, thank you very much, Greek. Thank you, Francis, and thank you for listening.
Franny, great job as always, and keeping us tuned in to what's going on.
Game ball.
Oh, no.
With the blog.
Let's share the ball.
You can't share the ball.
No,
How do you
we
cut in
can't
half?
share it?
No, just keep
Well,
it.
it's a game ball.
Okay,
Yeah, just keep it.
Okay, all right.
Just keep putting it in your bag.
Okay.
Great job.
Okay.
You're
I'll be like.
No, really, you keep it.
No, I'll keep it.
You're like the Dolly
I'll
Parton
keep
of the
it.
show. You know what I mean? You're so humble all the time. You do a great job. Thank you for everything you do behind the scenes, the blog, and what you bring to the table every day. It's the 4 hours of the day that I enjoy. The other
thank
20
you.
are just not the same.
I'm gonna be like Emmitt Smith, and I'm hoarding all these balls, and
Nice.
I'm gonna showcase them one day.
Great.
On hopefully Peyton Manning will invite me over on his show.
I'm sure he will.
Peyton's place,
I would if I was
so
Peyton.
I can show you guys all of my balls.
Here comes a future show, Franny's Balls. There they are.
No, thank you. It's always fun working with you two, Jimmy and Greek, and of course, thank you so much. And I'm talking to you. I'm pointing at you right now at the camera, but for always tuning in.
No, not you.
You over there. You, yes. If it wasn't for you, there would be no us. And speaking of you, I know that you are waiting, and you wait these final minutes on the Penthouse to hear Greek's parting words.
I have 2 goals in life. One, to kiss your fish. Or catch a fish.
What?
Kiss a fist?
Kiss a fist? Wow. Where did this go?
That gives new meaning to fisting.
Hello, room service?
Kiss a hose.
Send me up a hose.
fist.
I want to kiss a fish or I want to catch a fish. And tomorrow I'll tell you about my best lap dance ever. And you might be surprised where it was.
What was his name?
Ronnie.
I know Ronnie.
It is the Penthouse on a good day. You guys listen up next to the News Junkie, and then after that, it's Ride Home with Dano and what's his name? Nutter. That's right. Dano and Nutter take you home every day, 3 to 7. Have a great afternoon. Stay out of the rain. If it rains, we'll be back tomorrow with a lot more to talk about. Peace.
This must be why God created YouTube.
Well, this and cat videos, but mainly for the cat videos.
Go to realradio921.com/watch so you can watch us make radio.
It's back and better than ever. Join us at Palm Beach Outlets on Saturday, March 26th for the